Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Night of the Tales of the Neon Sea, Part 2. The Pardoning. Going solo for the immediate time being, though who knows if my lovely co-hosts will apparate at any point in time. Also, if my window capture will let me capture the game, that would be nice. There it is. Okay. Took a second for it to load, I guess. Anyways, Tales of the Neon Sea. Yep. So yeah, last we left off, we got completely shit-faced. My head hurts so bad. Shouldn't have drunk so much last night. How did I even get back home? Hey, BBX, bring me my sobering medicine. Oh, that's right. Mobile jump heap is out of commission. Because I have to get it myself. Should be some in the cooler nearby. Oh. Huh. Well, this is Elizabeth. Why are you at my place? Where's William? Meow. Is there an extra trophy? Ugh, I'm seeing double. Glory of the past. I'm all out? Well, that's no good. Still need to make some more. Now, if I recall the recipe, I think there's a copy of a wall near the stairs. So yeah, that's where we had left off. We got a new thing.
I'm here.
Oh, good.
I did it. I'm alive.
You showed up mostly on time. We haven't really gotten over anything, literally just recapping what we did last time, waking up in our apartment shit-faced.
Well, we also went to the bar, and there was the murder.
True.
Important things.
Yeah, we got a new thing here. The glory of the past.
Oh, hell yeah, I love the past. 79 graduate and an excellent model student for 3 successive years. Acquired superior investigative officer qualifications 2 months after employment. National Police Officer of the Year. Excellence in case solving. City Hero Medal. These past glories are now sleeping in the cabinet in the corner. Let sleeping dogs lie and all that.
Like, this guy was just, like, super special awesome, but then he kind of just fucked off, I guess.
Yeah, probably because, he realized he was a fucking cop, and that was depressing.
Yeah.
Also, he has, like, a different brain now, so...
Yes. Sobering
probably impacts
medicine.
some things. Oh, hell yeah.
Fresh worry-free herb is the key.
Oh, yeah, that's a great new puzzle. This game's got to puzzleize everything, including how to get sober.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I need to find M and E, or Anexalon and Mashamide. Mix those together. Get some catnip. I'm assuming that's just catnip. Ground it up. Put it in some salt. Put those together, and instant sobering. Should be enough ingredients in the studio to make the sobering drug, but the worry-free herb must be fresh. Should grab some from the living room. The worry-free herb.
Worry-free. It's the herb that's worry-free. It's the best herb. In all the cosmos, there's never been a less worried herb. Oh.
What the hell?
No.
Am I still intoxicated, or are there really a crowd of cats partying in my living room?
Right, because I forgot the intelligent cat subculture that just kind of exists in this world that no one really cares to comment on.
What is this monkey mask doing here?
You own that.
No, that was from the wine cellar.
Oh. Well, I guess we own it now. Okay, there we go.
Where's the worry-free herb? Are these bite marks?
Feeling contrary to how it's supposed to go. I'm feeling pretty worried about this herb.
Group photo of the police academy graduation ceremony. Wonder how everyone's doing now. There are 38 students and 3 instructors. They all look confident, happy, and full of hope, as they should be after cracking a major drug case during training. Also, they appear to be all guys.
Yeah, or at least they all have, like, broad shoulders and some have facial hair.
Yeah.
It's the eye patch cat.
Yeah. Hey, fatty, we meet again. Guess my washing basket is more comfortable than Miss Perry's dumpster. Is that my worry-free herb you've got there? Come on, fatty, wake up. I need that worry-free herb more than you do. I believe you were Falkenberg. I need food to wake him up. Did I see some back at the party? The cat party that's just in my house.
Yeah, sometimes just gotta have the cat party.
Cat food.
Cat food. Smells fun.
I love the cats that are like head bobbing, dancing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There really is just a skeleton new step up there.
Yep.
Greedy cat, feed Falkenberg twice. The worry-free herb. According to ancient medicine books, the worry-free herb is good for internal organs, mental health, and eyesight. This worry-free herb should be enough for the sobering drug. Time to head back upstairs.
The sobering drug.
Like, did it have like a specific name in the original, and the translation just couldn't think of a good name and just called it the worry-free herb?
No, I don't know.
I'm just gonna deal with the cat party later.
Oh yeah, right, our robot's still dead.
Poor old BBX. You're just a pile of rubbish now.
Bleep. Backup program starting.
It's rebooting?
Oh. Program restart failed. Please.
Should I have gotten my hopes up? Follow the recipe.
Ah, yes. Of course. The recipe.
Oh.
Well, I guess that did something. Highly effective painkiller. That's product abandoned by biopharmaceutical with updated with unachieved effects. Normal saline. Yeah, so that'll have the salt in it. Okay. There we go. Powder and saline. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Green. So now what could be like put them in here?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Safe and effective sobering drug made from a secret recipe. It hasn't killed me yet.
Hell yeah.
Bottoms up!
I love Chinese medicine.
What a hit. Phone ringing. Good morning, Royd. What a beautiful morning it is, too.
Rex, you're sober already? We were pretty wasted last night.
I'm feeling much better, thanks to a few colorful chemicals and a pinch of herb.
Don't tell me you took that old quack sobering drug. Are you still drinking that? About the photos of the implant device. The new SMS has locked up the whole face and no one can access it anymore. There's no way we can get the photos now.
Your hands are pretty tied, aren't they? Okay, I got it. Huh? An unread message. Who the hell
Thank you
is...
very much for accepting this task. I have included all information regarding my partner Angela in the appendix. Hopefully it will be of some use. Thanks again. Angela, 17 years old, arithmetic ability level 6, power limit value 54, model ZF074. She likes human beings and lives a life like a human being. Bubbly personality, 2130 to 2139, worked on the something.
Did I accept a case while I was drunk? I need to stop doing that.
Oh, right, this is a friend that went missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 2130 to 2139 worked at the Bellflower House in Underbridge District. 2039 June, now working as a waitress at the Fantasy Jellyfish. Okay.
A missing robot case in the Underbridge District. This won't be easy. Royd can't get the photos, so I need to draw that thing from my memory, and...
Oh, good.
Who would show up this early? Could it be a new client?
Oh. Hi, Mr. Detective. You have a parcel.
A parcel?
The parcel is addressed to Mr. Rex. There you go. Have a good day.
And that courier girl looked weird. It's a side effect of that drug cocktail. This parcel is for me, but the rain has blurred the sender's name. Very convenient. The address is still vaguely recognizable. Is that an Underbridge district? Though my friends there would never send me gifts. Better scan this before opening it, just in case. Nothing on the sensors, so let's open it.
Okay. Huh.
A fuzzy bunny rabbit. Who was bored enough to play such a prank? Nearly eyeball sewn to the right. This looks like this evidence from the Score Hotel murder case.
If you say so.
There are sewing marks in the chest of the puppet. Is a bit what's been sewn inside. This device looks like the one in the robot's brain yesterday. The symbol on the side is from the religion Basan.
That's it. Oh.
You are Noah. What the hell is going on?
Long time no see, detective.
I had the same hallucination as yesterday. Why would that guy appear in it? Is he still alive? I shot him that day, but his body was never recovered. And I haven't heard a thing about him since. This bunny rabbit belongs to the victim of the Score Hotel murder case, when Noah murdered that family of 4. What does the sender want by sending me that fluffy toy and this device? Device has been a symbol of Basan that Noah used a lot, and it looks like the implant device found in the Stewart robot in Miss Penny's apartment. Let's go ask the old man at the repair shop about this. He loves stuff like this. Shall I head to the repair shop now?
Interesting choice.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish up home first.
I don't believe in choice.
Yep, there's something. Files on the floor again. Damn cats need to be taught a lesson. Better not let me catch them. This old pathological report. Can't believe that's still in here. Hallucination and disordered consciousness are messing with my mind again. Thought I'd gotten rid of them, but the hallucination yesterday made me feel...
Okay. Yeah, that's the picture. Medical report. Report on Rex. Name Rex, gender male, blood type AB. One patient, Rex, had severe damage on his human body and it's beyond possibility to be restored. 2. After the fatal injury, a highly intense cyborg alteration operation was carried out on the patient without first undergoing a rejection test. 3. There is serious rejection between mechanical and physical body parts. Note, due to a fatal injury and the extreme cyborg alteration operation, patient Rex is quite unstable in terms of physical and mental status. It is suggested that the artificial parts be removed right away. Risk estimation due to the instability of the patient and the consequences of the extreme cyborg alteration. Any separation operation carries with it a high risk. There is a large chance of the patient to be reduced to a vegetative state even if the separation operation is successful.
Well, the documents on Noah and the linked case are here. Be able to forget this investigation.
Yeah, we should definitely learn more about this, since this is apparently something prior, ongoing, before the plot started.
Yeah.
2/21/2025, location Arthur Forey Town, Alta State, case murder, victim Lisa, Caucasian, 27-year-old female. The victim was an ordinary civilian and housewife. The witness is the victim's husband, Mikey, who is the delivery man of the town. The witness found the victim murdered when he got back home from work. The murderer mutilated the victim's body and created some type of sculpture with the body parts and a damaged town robot. Blood and suspected murder mutilation tools were found at the crime scene. Nothing relevant to the murderer was found, so Mikey is considered the prime suspect at the moment. God damn it. Addendum: Mikey developed depression after the murder and committed suicide a year later. Note 1. No conclusion can be made regarding the situation of missing organs due to a lack of information. Note 2. Following the bizarre murder of the Starlight City singer, investigators brought up this case again, believing the two to be linked and thus part of the serial murder case. Forensic experts who performed the autopsy had different opinions, as the way the murderer created the sculptures was messy and orderless in the Arthur Forey Town case, while the mutilation in the Singer sculpture murder case was highly skillful. Detective Gadget holds reservation to the opinions. Fucking people can improve their skills. To all public security bureaus of Alta State, September 7th, 2126, the Arthur Forey Town and Starlight City sculpture murder cases are now considered to have been committed by the same suspect, and currently the suspect is still on the loose. So police forces from all over the state will work together to track down the murderer. Information: gender male, age 20 to 25 years old, height about 170 centimeters. Suspect is slightly thin in stature and is likely to be mentally disordered. No, really. The suspect is believed to be isolated and unsociable and capable of avoiding detection. As the two crime scenes are quite distant from each other, it is very likely the suspect has a personal vehicle and was able to enter the crime scene ahead of time and wait patiently for his target. All police forces should note that they are required to check all vehicles and people coming into the state and keep a good record of relevant information. Someone with connections to the police recently revealed that the singer Cheryl's murder is part of the serial murder case, but the murderer still remains on the loose. Our reporter questioned the police spokesperson during the press conference about the rumor, but did not receive a direct answer. As the watchdog for civilian personal security, we sincerely hope the police can take appropriate action instead of covering up their failings by holding back the truth. Well, police usually do one of those things.
Yeah.
File of Singer sculpture murder case, July 7th, 2026, City Hall, Starlight City. A security staff member found the sculpture made from victims and robots' mutilated body parts in Singer's dressing room. As he arrived to deliver 5-minute stage cue on July 4th, 2026, sculpture nicknamed Bassan the White because of its look. Detective Gadget, who is in charge of crime scene investigation, found signs of new god Bassan at the bottom of the sculpture. The rest of the victim's body was put into a container and stored in the victim's personal locker in the theater. Note: the murderer removed the throat while the victim was still alive, so the chance of organ selling or transplanting is high. Transaction records in the human organ black market should be watched closely for possible clues in the murderer. According to the autopsy report, the throat organ was not found in either the sculpture or along the rest of the body parts. Trachea or throat. Yeah, you could say that. The famous female singer Cheryl was found murdered. Dressing room minutes before she was to perform. Her mutilated body parts found combined with those of a robot assistant into a religious sculpture at City Hall staff. But anonymous sources. This atrocity committed by a radical and fanatic congregation. So far, no religious organizations claim responsibility for the murder. It's such a brutal and heinous crime, and we wonder when the police are going to arrest the suspect. Will there be more victims? We'll follow up on this. The religious sculpture and ceremony arrangement both point to a new religious group that worship a new god. I've done research on documents on this new religion and found out they worship more than one god. Their belief has a strong personal preference. The sign and sculpture at the crime scene points to a god called Bassan from the Roverism, who stands for fusion and communication. By some special methods, I managed to join this suspicious Roverism and participated in the sacrifice ceremony of the Bassan followers. These followers are quite extreme, and like most new religions that want fast expansion, most followers are keen on preaching their doctrine. Their sacrifice ceremony looks quite bizarre and incomprehensible, but there is nothing similar to the murderer's ceremony arrangement, and their sacrifice is kind of similar to the shaman ceremony of some tribes in the last century, so I don't think they have anything to do with the murderer. The murderer might be an independent believer who has mental diseases. Yeah, maybe. Or the murderer did this to distract us, to mislead the police.
Okay.
I love mental diseases. So, excluding the first case due to insufficient records, all murders prior victims involve victims with missing organs. The organs were taken away by the murderer, but the reason why is unclear. As per the forensic expert's testimony, the murderer seems to be refining his skills and familiarity with anatomy, but why is he doing this? The forensic expert proposed a possibility during our communications. The murderer has been using the stolen organs to replace some diseased organs. The reason he has been practicing his skills to help with carrying out organ replacement. Who could be the one that has diseased organs? In the third case, a pattern similar to that in the summoning ceremony was found at the crime scene in addition to other marks of cult sacrifice. From the look of the crime scene, the murderer is likely to be a follower of the San, and he may have committed these murders for a fanatic religious ceremony. From the later cases, the murderer is found to be very precise when it comes to ceremony setups. Is the murderer mentally disordered? No, he's just a regular guy who kills people. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I make corpse statues all the time. Last meeting, Victor and various other participants decided the likelihood of the murderer returning to Starlight City is very small, and that the police force should be properly prepared in neighboring areas. However, following our investigations, my partner and I believe there is more at work here than meets the eye. We've caught a break. There were 1,766 test targets in this old experiment, and only 157 targets survived. There are 41 descendants of the survivors, and only 11 of them have remained genetically stable after 3 generations. Looking at the sculpture murders, so far the victims were all female, and if we exclude the ones who only have male descendants, and the ones left are all ancestors of the serial murder victims. And the last one is John Toddy, special investigator of the intelligence agency who died during a drug case. Son Victor Toddy, daughter Lena Toddy. P.S. Lena Toddy is currently studying at St. Gloucester Girls College in the Musu Zone, Starlight City. Reinforced Gene Experiment Code 1887 classification of the top secret. The experiment to reinforce the intelligence of the test targets through genetic modification has been successful. However, it's a shame that there is a high chance of sequela among the descendants of the test targets in this experiment. The descendants will develop diseased organ collapse because of the incomplete inheritance from the modification of chromosome genetic sequences. These ones. The test targets of Reinforced Gene Experiment 1887 have a genetic sequence that will respectively affect the pancreas, throat, liver, kidneys, and skin. Supposing the missing organ in the Arthur Forey Town case was the pancreas, then the order of missing organs in later murder cases matches the order of the genetic sequence. The murderer is highly likely to be a descendant who kills to replace his diseased organs with the normal organs of the victims. Only descendants of the test targets can meet his requirements. The skin peeling in the 5th case was a small amount, and it is far from enough, as once the skin starts to develop symptoms, it will expand to the whole body. The 5th case is very likely to be just a trial to get the skin, and the murderer is going to kill again in order to get the complete skin. Damn. Someone's a hard worker. Replace organs proven through evidence from the Reinforced Gene Experiment 1887 based on all previous cases.
Throat, liver, kidneys, and skin.
I mean, they said pancreas, and that liver's not the pancreas, but whatever.
Yeah.
The file of the High Sea Cruise case, 1/9/2127, location International Waters. Wow, that's a cruise. So the AED board decided to throw a celebration party following a monumental breakthrough in the latest research of the new chip. The party was arranged on the luxurious cruise ship High Sea, belonging to the company president. All board members of AED were killed in the private conference room on board the ship. According to witness reports and the crime scene investigation, board members and administrative personnel of AED company were killed during the celebration party. The murder happened on a cruise ship in international waters, and ship staff didn't notice anything abnormal, and nothing unusual was captured on the on-site monitor system. Technicians later found the conference room monitor had been modified by the murderer and had been showing a pre-recorded loop, under cover of which the murderer killed everyone in the conference room. At the time when the ship was found, 41 people, including people from AED and ship crew, had been killed. Some body parts of the dead were arranged with servant robots into a sculpture of the Messenger of Garden, and a large ceremony setup was marked at the bottom of the sculpture with blood. Apart from the body parts that were made into the sculpture, all bodies were cleaned with water and placed carefully on the deck. The liver of one body was confirmed missing after the investigation. Note, murder is believed to be a skilled hacker, which is something not noticed in previous cases. In this regard, he may be self-taught. In 2125, the government decided to invest in robot riot police, and AED won the contract. At the time, when the new chip was about to be completed, all board members were killed. Afterwards, AED was purchased by IQM, which is now believed to be closely involved in the case. Interesting, so I guess liver is also part of it.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay. That'd be pretty good to kill, 41 people and all their assistant robots in, one room.
Jesus.
I think someone would get a hit off, at least. Note 1, the Special Mission Squad believes that the murderer is very familiar with the prison environment and the monitored areas. This suggests he could have worked at or been incarcerated in the prison before, but there is no further progress in investigation so far. Note 2, according to forensic experts, skin peelings are found on the deceased chest in this case, which is to say the Carbon Prison, Moore and North Coastal Cape. Carbon prison sculpture. Victim, Maria, gender female. Witness, Smith, gender male. Both the victim and the witness are prison police officers. The witness entered cell block C to find the victim as she was late for the shift change. The witness found the victim and several prisoners killed and mutilated mercilessly. The murderer destroyed a prison service robot violently and made it into a sculpture of the twig of birch with the mutilated body parts of the dead. CSI later noted skillful technique was used. The witness then sounded the prison alarm. The monitoring system failed to notice anything or anyone suspicious, and neither did the other prisoners. Like the previous cult sculpture cases, and nothing related to the murderer's identity was found at the crime scene. The police are still investigating how the murderer entered the prison, committing the crime, and escaped without detection. Well, that's down to the hacker skills, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got the Scott Hotel sculpture case. And we got the kidney from this one. The family of 4 that was on holiday were killed and mutilated in the hotel room. Some body parts are made into a sculpture of the King of White Wings. Crime scene investigation records murderer followed the wife who went back to the room herself and killed and mutilated her. Her body was made into a sculpture. Husband returned to the room early with 2 children, 11-year-old boy and 12-year-old girl, after getting the wife's text message. The 3 victims were killed and mutilated in a similar way. Part of the bodies were sewn together with the body parts of the first victim to make the sculpture. Note, similar to the finger sculpture murder case and High C Cruise case, there was no fingerprint or other identity information left at the crime scene. The left kidney of the grown-up woman and the right kidney of the girl were not found at the scene. I'm not taking both from the same body, it'd be easier. Found and retrieved a beak mask after the fight with Noah. There are no traces of skin or hair in the mask, but there are slight traces of liquid. Upon investigation, sweat and soluble cells were found. According to this, the person seems to be without an external skin layer, resulting in a residual dissolving cells on the mask. Experts assume this is the result of gene mutation. The DNA of this person doesn't match anything in known gene pools, to the point where it's difficult to even call the creature human. So 9:27, 21:27, 5:20 a.m. moving to destination, 8:17 a.m. arriving at destination, 11:03 a.m. can hear explosions coming from the location where the main force is being led by Victor, continuing the mission. 11:45 a.m. rescued Lena Toddy. 11:51 a.m. found the target while extracting. The target detonated the building after its left eye was shot. We're trapped in the collapse. 5:17 p.m. escaped successfully. So he shot him in the eye, but I guess that didn't kill him. Oh wow, Inspector Gadget. The federal police have announced the establishment of a special mission squad to deal with the recent serial murder cases. Famous Detective Gadget of Starlight City and international security investigator Victor are designated as the team leaders. The federal government has put high expectation on this team, and the leaders are very confident of catching the murderer when speaking with reporters. After the Special Mission Squad was established, the leaders launched a directed effort to identify and catch the culprit. However, the murderer simply directed the police into a trap. The murderer used explosive devices to create chaos and cause panic. Named Gadget, joined the police on the 6th of September 2017 and worked in CSI and forensics. He solved several important cases and was lauded as one of the most excellent detectives in Starlight City. On the 5th of August 2126, Gadget was killed in action regarding the sculpture cases. He lost his life while trying to protect innocent civilians. The police team are grieving for Detective Gadget and urge all police work together to catch the murderer so that Gadget didn't die for nothing. I love that they just went ahead and decided to put Inspector Gadget into their game as a martyr.
Yeah.
Like an in-universe martyr. That's interesting.
Report back when I was part of the Special Mission Squad. I was a real badass back then.
Well, I mean, people get older. Okay. Special Mission Squad has attracted lots of attention since it was established. The squad successfully stopped 7 riots caused by human and robot conflicts and smashed 3 terrorist attacks by the revolutionists, winning them great acclaim. On the 13th of October, during a gunfight between the squad and rioters at the World Trade Center, oh boy, 1 officer was seriously injured, while 3 others received lesser wounds. 6 rioters were shot dead and 3 arrested. On September 1st, two Special Mission Squad officers were attacked by terrorists during investigations into Kumamon. The Special Mission Squad left the scene after a gunfight, but the crime scene was destroyed by terrorists and all the clues removed. On September 27th, the revolutionists sent out a threatening mail to demand the government release their captured allies, or else they would launch an attack on the Ming River Tower. The Special Mission Squad successfully located the hideout of the revolutionists and devastated the organization. After that, the revolutionists chose to stay in the shade. I wonder if the revolutionist stuff might have anything to do with this, because I know we're getting into the cult religious aspect of this world building, but probably something. Noah is a name that has been haunting Starlight City Police Station and even the entire federal police force. Before he appeared, there hadn't been any unsolved cases in Starlight, but the police have been having a lot of trouble ever since. He's like a ghost and never leaves behind any clue about who he is. The police can't even make any conclusion on Noah's gender. His work is well known, especially the work of the singing girl in front of City Hall. The police had to establish a special mission squad in the shortest time to deal with Noah. He seems to have no certain standard in his choice of victim in terms of nationality, age, gender, ethnicity, occupation, and experience. He's committed crime in 4 time zones, but he never crossed south of the equator. As the crimes look like the work of Dasan, Noah is quite popular among the fanatics of the Rover Church, and is even regarded as the messenger of the goddess by some. In 2127, when the revolutionists began their terrorist attacks, Noah's name had been forgotten by most people, and no one has heard anything from him since. The reason for Noah's disappearance is unclear, but the special investigator Victor, who has had several encounters with him, firmly believes that Noah is still alive and will make a reappearance at some point. Why they don't make it clear, like, I guess they gave him the name Noah, since there's no other identification. They just decided this.
Yeah.
The cat. I lost.
Yeah.
Another fucking reference there. Weird. That was a whole pop cultural media phenomenon I entirely missed.
Yeah. Probably for good reason. Given that it was just one of those ones where it was just held the culture at gunpoint while it was a thing, and then when it was over, no one talked about it.
Yeah.
I love how that's happened more than once, by the by, because that's basically the same thing that happened to Game of Thrones.
True.
That's where my old police badge was.
Oh.
Abel's old police badge.
Interesting. Abel's police badge with a scratch on it. The high temperature cutting has then cut the surface in 2, and the numbers on the edge of the badge are barely recognizable. 7185. Abel was the robot partner of Rex when he was working on the police office, but in the initial grouping of partners as a robot, Abel was turned away by almost everyone except Rex, who didn't really care. In the years that followed, the two partners worked together closely and cracked several important cases, and they became the most valuable members of the force. In the Apocalypse Garden incident, Rex almost died. To save the dying Rex, Abel merged his own mechanical parts with Rex, including the mechanical brain. And when Rex was finally found in a coma, Abel was no longer there, except for a pile of dismantled parts and this badge. I do like how he says it's my badge, though.
Yeah.
It's like he's still, I guess, partially him.
Well, that's what happens when part of the thing you use to bring your friend back from the dead is your brain.
Phillips Garden sounds like a hella good band name. Oh yeah, party. A party with the cats.
An addict or something? William, you got some explaining to do, pal. And who is that new white cat? You switched girlfriends already?
Oh, wow, what a friend.
Didn't know you were so popular. No wonder Elizabeth doesn't want to come downstairs.
Oh. Nothing to say for himself.
Yeah.
Real shithead.
Falkenberg is still eating.
Hungry. I identify. Not with hungry, but with taking a long time to eat.
Okay, I'm gonna just assume I've seen everything in the house and move on. Put on my hat. Can't be seen without my hat.
Can't see
I-
what my glasses. Oh. Okay, well we arrive out here just in time for Zeniba.
I probably won't see Robert again, but whenever they're kite in the sky, I think of the friendship between us.
I heard something horrible from the society. Poor Mrs. Perry, we used to go to the anti-robot parade together, and she was the kindest person in the anti-robot society. I can't believe she was killed by a robot. Yeah, well, that's crazy. You are not allowed to associate with these dangerous robots anymore, Arnold. Well, that sucks. He was the kindest Ku Klux Klan member I knew. How could he have been killed by a black person? Why would they do that?
1, 2, 1, 2. Watch out, Malete.
Really? I don't know.
Behind you. Focus, long hair princess 428. Don't pass out like last time. Keep dancing, just like this. Everyone, move on with me.
It's got Pikachu.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, they have the Pokeballs and the Ash Hat. Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, it's just Pokemoning.
Pokemon, man.
Tall Alan.
Oh. Different than Short Alan. Well, this guy Christopher was taken away by the police, and it looks like he was involved in Mrs. Perry's case. People say he might be the murderer. Oh, yep. Short Albert. Isn't the murderer a robot? How could such a thing happen, despite the 3 principles restriction? I'm worried that the events of the Apocalypse Garden will take place again. Who knows? Christopher's not coming back anyway. Because the 2 candidates in the mayoral election are making a big fuss about the case. I heard that he used to be quite a successful person, but his life went downhill after his lover was killed. He ended up as a homeless man on the street in the end. His lover? Are you talking about the singer 13 years ago? Christopher told us so himself. Well, he might have been drunk talking.
And then he took an arrow to the knee. Yes, Palmer, you are correct.
Palmer. They don't have any customers at all because of the murder yesterday. Such bad luck. A customer complained to me last time because of the cats, and now this happened. My goodness. You know what? The Sephora apartment seems to be haunted because strange things happened there before as well.
Don't know what those SMS agents did yesterday, but there should be some clues here. Yeah, this guy just seems to be playing VR in the middle of the street.
Having a good time.
Let's see. The missing robot.
Seems like Alex is going to win the election for sure.
Why is that?
The missing robots have stirred up such controversy that no one wants to vote for Amos Augusto in case they get in trouble. Goodness me, Mrs. Ferry was killed. I heard the murderer was a robot steward of a high-ranking official. I knew these robots were nothing but trouble. I also heard that a little girl witnessed everything. Poor girl, she must have been having nightmares. Interesting.
Arnold said he is leaving, and I hope he likes my kite.
Well, little robot boy, his grandma is racist, so you'll never see him again. How happy my little cheese is now. He will not suffer from any pain in this little digital world, and he will get all he wants.
Little puppy that looks like cheese plays happily in the screen.
But why? Why do I feel so miserable inside? Oh, that's dark.
Yeah. Or if I go
Never
to...
gets sick again, huh? That's crazy.
Only I could
Also not
afford
true.
it. Yep.
You'll always get sick. Things I fish out are always covered in purple sticky fluid that is very hard to wash off. Look, there's still some left in my finger. I wonder where it's from. That's not to ask questions.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Julia! We're playing Tales of the Neon Sea.
Tails. This old fucker finally just gave us parts of the guy. It's you again. Did you finally decide to become my test subject?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I come to ask for your opinion on this piece of tech. Does it look familiar?
Got a thing on it. What is this? Is it a device that improves computing ability? Which robot's electronic brain did you cut open to get this? It is against the law to install external devices on electronic brains.
Was this device connected to a robot's electronic brain?
Of course it was. Look at these 3-port wires. Does this thing interfere with the inner core directly? This is unusual indeed. However, this is some master craftsmanship, likely from the Underbridge district. You know, illegal operations like this aren't uncommon there.
The Underbridge district. Looks like I'll need to pay that place a visit.
Yeah, and the buddy of mine might know what this is. He has a workshop on Square Street in Underbridge. Pretty little place compared to mine, of course. It's called Charlotte's, and you won't be able to miss his huge white beard. If you're not actually going to buy anything, can you please be so... Not going to buy anything, to please piss.
Do another look around, see if there's anything I missed.
So you said there might still be some evidence in the alley, but you can't actually go back there?
Let's double check.
Let's keep my distance. I'm thinking of a murder returned to the scene of the crime.
Weird.
This is just like one street in Yakuza 0.
Yeah.
Japan in the 80s really just kind of looked like this.
It really did.
Alright, so let's go to the underbridge. And I guess also maybe try to find the one missing girl. Magic lady.
Noah, that disgusting, twisted murderer is responsible for serial killings 13 years ago, has never been heard of in all these years. It surprised me that it would appear in my hallucination. Is it really him? Why would he appear all of a sudden? This device and this thing from the robot's brain. Why would they provoke my hallucinations? Is it a coincidence, or are they all connected some way? Sir, I'm just a passenger on this bus. All the clues point to the Underbridge district.
Be silent, I'm Noir.
The latest missing robot cases all happened there, and the police don't even bother to look into it because they're robot racist.
I mean, yeah, it's considered to be a wasted land of losers, but that's also what that means, yes.
Yeah. I don't know whether the king still remembers the little conflicts I had with him back then, so I need to be careful. It's his territory. However, illegal alterations are pretty common there, so it's likely that I can find information about this device. This illegal device that I have in my hand that I acquired mysteriously. I don't want to hear any of this. The device that gives me hallucinations of Noah, the serial killer. A fluffy rabbit in the post. I don't feel good about this. I don't either.
I didn't really want to be involved in this. Oh, hell yeah. The election. Oh no, him arm. Oh, yes, the big belly gang leader.
Oh, if you don't pay up by tomorrow.
3-day afternoon.
Hey, pal, you don't look so good.
They pop up every now and then. I'm quite used to it now. This is my home, so I try my best to ignore the harassment. But these guys are relentless. They won't let me live in peace. It's time for me to move. Can you help me out? I can give you something as a reward.
Help the scavenger? Of course. How can I help?
They threw my arm down below. Would you get it back for me?
Okay, I'll take a look for you, but can't promise anything.
Thank you very much.
Oh, there's the missing arm. There's no way I can reach it. Need a tool to get it.
Dum.
A U-shaped magnet.
Oh yeah, more arbitrary puzzles. Yeah. Have to go with whichever one goes over everything else.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All that just to get to one lever? Monster. Okay. generated a cube. Oh, the guy, he noticed. What are you up to now, troublemaker? Stay away from my treasure. Yeah. We need like the cross here. Oh, large flashlight. I like how we haven't even talked to this guy really, and we're already just like rummaging through his shit.
Yeah.
We're fucking with his machine, stealing his shit.
Yeah.
I'm running out of patience. Touch my machine one more time and there'll be trouble. Oh.
Spring.
Spring. Okay, interesting. Oh.
Right.
Intriguing. Bluff. Bluff. Okay. Oh. Huh. So do we put the magnet on the spring? Somehow? Let's just make something. Well, okay. What? Okay, what?
Magnetic gun.
Well, alright then. We really just kind of did that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, don't you know if you just take a magnet, a spring, and a flashlight, you can make a magnetic gun?
Model non-55 mechanical arm made by the Noah Company more than 10 years ago and quite popular.
Give this to the scavenger now.
Just gonna shove this right back in and it'll be fine. Okay. Thanks for getting my arm back. I don't know what I would have done without it.
Don't mention it. I hope you know how to reattach the thing.
I'll find someone to fix me up. In the meantime, I guess you're going to the lower part of Underbridge District. Take my white card. I don't need it anymore, and you can't proceed without it.
Is this...
With this card, not only can you go in and out of the Underbridge District freely, but you have access to Flower Knight Town as well. They've got new security there, and there's no way you can get in without this. Even though white cards only grant access to low security areas, outsiders can't acquire one without paying a lot of money. Thank you again for your help. It's time for me to leave. See, random acts of kindness pay off.
Yeah. White is the lowest level, can only access white zones. Anyways, let's see. I see Luigi. How you doing, Luigi?
Shit. The demolition team is down there preparing the site for new construction. I guess so. We've gotten lots of work recently. I wonder if there are any construction jobs available. Oh no, maybe your boss can help. I paid my taxes this month, didn't I? Rules have changed. You need to prepay for the entire year. Well, got a problem with our rules. Didn't you see what happened to the last guy who had a problem? No, no, no. What I was trying to say was I don't have enough money. So can you give me a couple more days? Make sure you bring the money before the end of this month, or else. Pass, no entry.
All I had to do is ask. Got my pass right here.
Good for you. Feel free to enter.
Cyan Songstress.
Hello there, sir. The most exciting place in all of Miracle Street. The city's most beautiful ladies await you inside.
Is that so? Are they as beautiful as you?
I can assure you, sir, they eclipse even my beauty. Alrighty then.
Hell, the guy, be careful. He stole my shit. Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck a bear.
Look, the latest dance show in Rainbow Club. You can't miss it.
Well, so long as he's fuckable.
There he is. Hey, little punk. That's my wallet you stole. Oh no, he's coming. Talk later, Abnir. Kid's always the same. He's not a bad kid, really. He's had a tough childhood growing up with no family except his sister. Guess old habits die hard. Well, someone's trying to teach him a lesson. You fool! Catch me if you can!
Alright. Yeah.
Were you just chasing that little boy in the red clothes? Damn right I was. The little punk stole my wallet and disappeared into this alley. He was stealing again. Don't worry, I'll help you get your stuff back. What happened?
Try to relax, young man. Lola will get your belongings for you. Why don't you sit down and allow me to give you an examination on the house?
You're gonna attack my augments? Hang on. Charles' workshop? Guess that makes you Charles.
Indeed I am. Charles, a downtrodden mechanic and underbridge at your service. Seems you know of me.
Morak sent me to find you. Maybe you can help. Thing.
Let me take a look. The device directly connected to the quantum brain. The craft is pretty complicated. No wonder that young man asked you to find me. This thing is equipped with an anti-analysis mechanism, which will destroy the interior hardware if opened. This is what I like to call a challenge. Wait, give me a minute, actually. I may have seen something like this recently. I serviced a robot not long ago, and there was an external device like this one jacked into his electronic brain.
Was it a robot from Underbridge District?
Right, I remember now. It was Brank from the Bellflower House. Yes, and Dr. Edward asked me to help identify the device. I noticed that this thing was in hibernation mode, and that irreversible damage could be done if it was tampered with, so I left it intact. It seems that a lot of people are looking for Brank recently. Now that's the robot with a story.
Where can I find Brank?
It's probably best to ask about Brank on Miracle Street. He's the maintenance technician for the big boobies. The virtual tour guide, Canon. The people over there should be able to help.
Not Canon-kun.
Big boobies, Kun. By the way, if you happen to see my grandson, it's worth asking him about it too. Recently, he's taken an interest in the robots that have been disappearing lately. His name is Nanko. He's a little robot and a budding detective, too.
Nanko. Sure, I'll ask him.
Oh, yeah, lots of shit.
Next, we have Charles.
88, goddamn. He runs a private workshop on Square Street in the Underbridge District, knows a lot about robot quantum brain technology, just like Morax. He's quite interested in Rex's physical makeup.
Yeah, so he calls fucking Morax a young guy.
Oh, he's 11 years younger.
Brank.
Interesting. 52. Pretty young for a robot. Brank was the maintenance technician for Virtual Guide Canon on Miracle Street. When Charles was carrying out the maintenance work on Brank, he found that a device had been implanted in Charles's brain, and he left it intact as it was connected deep into the structure of the quantum brain. Ah, yes. Riot Trooper Mark II is an upgraded version of the Riot Trooper robot series, which were widely used in the first conflict between humans and robots to deal with the growing riots caused by robot terrorist organization the Revolutionists. And this kind of robot is equipped with more advanced anti-robot systems, which uses a charged shrapnel blanket technique to suppress robot riots more effectively. Rubbish. Hey, you slacking? Need me to help massage your tired muscles and bones, eh? Mario, you do know that 2 days from now is Grace Day, Thunderbridge's most solemn festival. What my partner here is trying to ask is, what are we going to do if the statue isn't fixed in time? Look at my pompadour.
Don't worry, I'm on it. It'll be finished today.
I certainly hope so, because we both know how much I'd enjoy kneading your back with my fist. Mario, the dignity of the king is in your hands. Just try and fix that statue on time.
Thanks to this job, I haven't seen my dear Hideyoshi in quite a while. My mind's been wandering. It's difficult to concentrate. Darling Hideyoshi, thought my life is no fun at all. Huh? Who are you? Forget it. Whoever you are, can you do me a favor? I need to finish restoring the king's statue for Grace Day, but I haven't had time to visit Hideyoshi. It's driving me crazy. Can you pass this note to Hideyoshi for me? It's a love letter. All my feelings are written on this page. Should I help Mario? Agree. Nightflower Town. Not too familiar with it. Works at the Maid Cafe there. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Trusting you with this important mission.
Oh god. Yeah. The infamous and decorated Detective Rex would never read someone else's mail.
Yeah. Highness still high profile as he always was. Information on the King of the Underbridge. That shit's gonna get nicked at some point. Oh, wrong button.
This is the giant statue built for the gang leader in the Underbridge District, and all his achievements are carved onto the base. It is said that gang members refer to him as the King, which is evidenced by the crown. And this king previously served time in prison, but he was released early due to good behavior. Upon release, the king brought some people to the slum where the homeless and unemployed robots live, and thus began a new era, wild-natured and with no regard for the boundaries of rules and laws. He is known to be rather strict on his followers.
So many people gathered here. The water main broke and no one found a way to repair it. Now the area's water supply has been cut off.
The plumber disappeared last month, and nobody can find Brank, the other handyman. Maybe the old man from the workshop could help. Hey, you in the coat, you've been staring at it for long enough. Can you help fix the water main? Goddamn, you're doing all kinds of shit.
Try, but I need to look what's wrong before I can be sure.
Then come over here and check it out. Just don't screw up.
Looks like the separator is broken, so we need a new one. I'll go to the workshop. Maybe the old man can help.
Neat. Oh. It's a tube. I couldn't stand the fresh air of Sky City, so I came back to ground level. I could smoke my cigar in peace down here. Oh my god. Ugh. Charlotte.
So man, I just have to do it myself.
The steel shit. Oh, the alarm.
I'm being called by Dynata? I don't even know what a Dynata is.
Probably a fucking data reading service or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's why I just fucking ignored that shit. Fully automatic assembly station. Looks like the old man has some good equipment here. I wonder if he has the parts I need for BBX. Sure, I'm to ask later. I can assemble the parts when I find something useful.
If we finally fucking fix the goddamn robot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So many blueprints. This old man must have gotten bored. Let me see what I can find something useful.
God's touch.
Seems to be the key element for robot restoration. It might help fix BBX.
Oh, interesting.
That needs God's intelligence, God's vision, and God's gold finger.
Jesus. And Heaven's Door. Full separator. What the fuck?
Heaven's Door. The Soul Separator. We've used the filter water supply. Just need to find the parts.
I see.
Yeah.
Variable structure, electroplating, anti-eddy board, half-arc liquid level adapter. Okay. Transforming Billy! Small line of text under the design drawing. Don't use it on a Ruby or suck into the fire control. Huh. Interesting.
Interesting.
Well, obviously we gotta make the transforming Billy and point it at the statue.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? Ah, use it as a separable structure. Old-fashioned turbine engine has been greatly modified. Liquid can be separated by reversing its operation. Grover, if we fulcrum and I can move the world, yes, I may need such a tool. What's that? Fire controller for the transforming Billy. I've been trying to set something up, but we really are just stealing this shit. I can see now why Morax is so fucking mad at it. Like, Rex really doesn't give a fuck about nothing. Biocondenser, which seems to be homemade. Okay, well, let's see. Do we have things we can use? We can have that for the separable structure. Transforming Billy. Guess we still need to find some more parts.
Yeah, I guess explore elsewhere.
I guess we should probably also give the guy's love letter to the dude.
Yeah.
Ooh, also we can use the thing to get down here. Hell yeah. Turlet? Buffer or contemplative shit. Or not. Oh, I mean, that's a perfect spot. Modified mini vacuum cleaner. I love mini vacuums. It's modified, fully functional, but done for no reason. Flex lights are missing. Oh. Invalid. Charged. I see. Oh, well. Turn the lights on, I guess. I don't know what that does, but there is a thing. Come on. There we go. Rim, a metal wheel, making a separator if I cut down the center. Semicircular hydraulic regulator, right? Let's be cut in half.
Oh, God, no.
Oh my god. Oh, we got a James Sunderland this shit? No. What do we even use for this? The cleaner? No. The rim? Really? What? Why? What? Somehow we're gonna cut it on this? With what? What do we need to make the transforming Billy?
Maybe. I have all the stuffs for it.
Yeah, so because that's like a laser gun or whatever, right? So then you slice that down the middle. Like this game is really interesting insofar as like point and clicks go. From everything I've seen, like it's very much like it's almost hard to describe. Where it's like it's a regular point and click, but like it puts the nuance and detail into some of the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it.
The laser shooter inside can improve the design. It'll be a powerful weapon.
Interesting. Never seen a giant ruby back at the statue. That's true. But I wonder, should we try it on that first, or you think it could cut now, maybe?
Let's see if I can use it on this.
No. 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 Alright. Whatever, we're gonna fuck with that statue. Oh. Crowbar is super handy. Processed metal board with excellent electroplating. If waterproof, should meet the requirements of the synthetic soul separator. So we really just need to cut the thing now.
Yeah.
But we don't have anything to cut with. I like his, like, torch. Alright. We're gonna figure out how this works. Oh. Ah. Yeah.
What the? The ruby seemed to have amplified the laser beam. But it's out of juice now. I wonder if I can power it back up somehow.
Oh, that's fucking great, though. See, Laser Billy. Ah. See, we should have shot Noah with this. He wouldn't still be around.
Yeah. Would have been more than an eye he lost.
Okay, I'll charge it over here. Yeah. Another shot with Laser Billy. Okay. Here we go. Clean.
Ah, it worked.
Yep, Soul Separator can now be made. And sadly, like a damn fool, we're just gonna not take the Laser Billy, of course. We made the ultimate weapon to cut the rim in half. Oh well. Alright, now the water supply can be fixed, and we can have drinking water to the public and poor district again. Because no one else will fix this. Okay, Soul Separate's completed.
Yeah.
We gotta find all the god stuff though, because like we need
Yeah.
to fix BBX. It's been just like such a hanging thread.
Yeah.
That poor bastard. He's over 200 years old. He's too old for this shit.
Too old to be dead.
Yeah. Which is a statement, I guess. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, water time.
It worked. Now the entire device should be operational.
What? You fixed it? Well, I guess now we can call it a day. Good times at Miracle Street Holt. Yeah, you really worked hard. Ah, yes. The water supply system goes to everywhere in the Underbridge District, and it was specially designed and built to help the king control the water resources. The water in Underbridge comes from the city's sewage, and was sanitized and filtered very basically before it goes to all households. So it is not a surprise to see strange things in the water. The gangs in Underbridge control the water supply strictly, and the residents need to buy water from them. Even though the water is extremely below the sanitary standard, its price is way higher than average. Gotta love financial abuse of impoverished citizens. I'm guessing the maid cafe is probably this one.
Almost definitely.
That seems like a nice place.
Miracle
Yep,
Street.
Miracle. Yep. 1021, 2140. Building. You don't look well. Can you still do the show tonight? I won't go tonight. I'm not feeling good today, and all the guests are there to see Lady Fancy Feather anyway. There's no point going. Alright then, I actually got the day off. Let's do something together. Okay, there's a shopping festival in the Yin Zone. Why don't we go there? Shopping always makes you feel better, right? Women. Oh, fuck yeah, the Green Goblin. Now the robot has human detective approaches. Lark, the god of destiny, has placed a wager on him. Perhaps he will understand the weight of this wager someday soon.
How do you know when I'm part robot? Ah, I get it. The Crazy Little Ball's light sensation scanner, isn't it? Using this trick to collect information on your customers.
But perhaps he is not as stupid as he looks. I can see numerous threads of destiny entangled around his half-robot body. He should follow his heart and draw from this deck of Hugo cards. Lark often offers an omen to lost wanderers.
I always find it best to humor the locals. Go on then, I'll take one.
I see, I see. An astronaut, inverted in a tank of water. This represents adversity. No, maybe it is an illusion. A room full of sculptures. Invert float. The 12th card of the Hugo deck, inverted in water. Although in a bad situation, it does provide a new angle to view the world. This could be the key to break through adversity.
So the hanged
Really weird
man.
hanged man.
Yeah.
A weird one. Okay.
We're looking for Brank instead of wasting my time on Hugot cards. Thanks, fortune teller. Impressive green face paint, by the way.
No, I'm just green.
Is that William up there on the balcony? Why is he here?
This fucking cat.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Oh, aren't you just the cutest little kitty? Yes, you are. I wish you would come visit every day.
Meow, meow. That bloody cat is getting more action than I've had in 15 years.
Jesus.
Hello, ladies. Hopefully my little assistant didn't annoy you too much. If you like cats, I have many at home. Do you want to come over to my place later and have a look at them?
Good lord.
Hiss.
Looks like this little guy doesn't like what you've named him, Mr. Detective.
You know who I am?
I speak cat. It doesn't matter whether we know you or not. If the king knows you snuck out here to have some fun, Miracle Street is bound to see some action.
Turns out I'm busy today. So I'll have to show you the cat some other time.
Okay, Mr. Detective. Hope to see you again sometime. I knew he wouldn't like the name William. I don't think anyone does. That's why so many people just go by Bill. Blade Runner. Welcome. Come and
What?
Don't worry, it'll serve you.
The virtual tour guide Canon. Looks like she's malfunctioning.
No, this is probably normal.
That's her. I should probably get her. She needed to be working properly. Oh, the Moulin Rouge.
Oh, hell yeah. I love weird musicals. Oh, there's an individual.
Francesca.
Where did that chick go? I just don't know how I'm going to keep this shop running. Time is running out. What should I do? Who are you? Are you the one Namco sent to help me? Goodness me. What took you so long?
I'm actually not.
I don't care who you are now. The show is about to begin, but I have 3 showgirls missing. Could you please help me bring them back for dress rehearsal?
I'm not sure I can help find anyone. I'm not very familiar with this place.
They couldn't have gone far, and I think they should still be on Miracle Street or in Nightflower Town. So you give me a hand?
Should I find the showgirls? Yes.
Yes. This is an individual who needs to be helped because
Yes.
they're perfect, and the Rainbow Club looks like it's perfect.
Yes. Go find them.
Oh my god, thank you. The 3 showgirls are Oide, who likes chatting with virtual salesmen, Neme, who loves dogs, and Melite, who is addicted to VR games. Please hurry. Oh, well, we found one. So we can go get the VR one, the Pokemon one. Although, given that this is a point and click, I guarantee you can't just talk to him. It's going to have to be some kind of like you have to find bullshit.
Yeah.
So fast sucker access to now district drive pass.
More passes? This is getting ridiculous.
The new policy came into effect last month. The area is now being managed using a pass system and a universal clock.
Excuse me, lady, are you from the Rainbow Club?
Excuse you. Can't you say I'm having a pleasant conversation with this gentleman?
Long silver hair. This is one of the missing showgirls. She's busy chatting with the virtual salesperson. I wonder if I have to find a way to shut him up. Of course. Give me a minute. Antique spring
yes.
lock. Well, this takes you back. So you to push the locks back into place to open it.
Oh, hell yeah. I love Oblivion.
Damn it. Can't even...
Trust virtual salesman to stick around nowadays. We were talking just a second ago, and now he's gone. Ugh. What, you want to chat with me, mister?
Francesca asked me to take you back for rehearsal.
What? Am I not allowed to come out for some fresh air? I can't believe she sent you to find me.
Well, do you want to talk instead?
Yeah, why not? I guess a shabby old guy like you might be desperate enough to stick around. No offense.
What shall we talk about then?
Right.
Do you know a robot named Brank? He's the maintenance worker for Canon.
Oh, him. I know him. Rumor has it that he has a thing for Canon. A robot and a virtual tour guide. Good match, huh? Now that you're asking, it occurred to me he came to our club with some bigwig from a gang last week. He wasn't looking too good that day. I'm not into robots, though. Or Isinglass.
The salesman from Isinglass Entertainment. Do they have good products?
Come on, you're not jealous of the program, are you? Forget about him and come party at my club instead.
Thanks for the offer, but...
You should come have a look. Apart from our dance performances, we have other programs and services as well.
I'm a little rusty at this.
It's fun talking to strangers once in a while. But now I really should be getting back to that rehearsal. My stage name at the club is Oede. Just drop my name and you'll get a discount. Good for her. Oh. Deep learning. Chips and computers use large-scale synthesized nerve networks that can mimic a human brain.
That's one of the things we need for the God thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miracle Street is always this busy. Dude, it's a shame we can't get into Mao District now.
Alright, I have returned.
Yeah.
This Hugo card is called the Invert Float. It depicts an upside-down astronaut in a glass tank. The figure stands for return and solution, although upside down provides an unorthodox view to see the world, and thus acquire different comprehension, which may be the key to a breakthrough in a bad situation. Hugo cards got their name from inventor Nebula Hugo, who was a famous electromagnetic engineer and a stargazer before he died. He successfully predicted the 3 catastrophes of Mars colony and the genetic disease, and he participated in the theoretical debate on Sky City. Hugo cards combine tarot cards and fortune-telling tools that appeared among post-century technology and culture, and Sun Superior Hugo cards' predication involves a quantum entanglement machine and the impulse wave of fixed stars. After roverism became popular, the followers believed they could obtain the holy prediction of Lark, the god of destiny, by using Hugo cards. Some people say Nebula Hugo himself was the leader of roverism, and this theory explains why Hugo cards are so closely connected to roverism. Miracle Street is a special area that the king decided to develop 10 years ago. The recreational businesses there that had previously been chaotic were organized by the king. There's the Oriental style Bellflower House, the Western style Rainbow Club, and the prosperous downtown area. Many other relevant businesses have been developed as well. In a very short time, Miracle Street has become a famous place to buy fun. People say there's nothing you can't buy on Miracle Street. Even those who haven't been to Starlight City have heard of Miracle Street. The Nightflower Town residential area was one of the first experimental areas due to its proximity to Miracle Street. According to the King's new orders, citizens needed to abide by the new regulations in the Underbridge District and follow a stricter security system. Citizens use pass cards to access different parts of Nightflower Town, and these passes are categorized into levels according to their occupation. The whole place is managed according to the new universal clock regulation system.
Hello.
Very Tokugawa.
Yeah. Hello, Dies. We're in, the red light district of Starlight City.
Hell yeah.
Doing shenanigans.
Doing all kinds of shit. Tracking down parts to fix the robot, tracking down a different missing robot that we need to find for reasons, tracking down missing showgirls for a club because we were asked and we can't turn down people.
Especially when they're this fabulous.
Yes, that is also true.
Broken massage stick.
Interesting. The latest product from Fish Glue Entertainment. The tip in this one looks completely shagged out. Jesus. Yeah, sure it'll be useful for something. Loud Pavilion Dance at the Rainbow Club is really something to see. The showgirls there are gorgeous. The lights are off. Maybe they aren't open today. Let me see. It's supposed to be open in an hour. Then come back later. There's so many hot babes here on Miracle Street. It's making me sweaty under my fur coat. Yes, sir. You're right. Right about the hot babes, I mean. I need to keep a close eye on our schedule. I don't need to tell you what the consequences will be if anything goes wrong, do I?
And don't seem to be able to get into the Moulin Rouge.
Oh, I guess we can start fixing this now.
Yeah. Sorts are a mess. No wonder it's malfunctioning. If I connect them correctly, we should be able to be back in business.
Oh, it's one of these. It's Among Us.
Oh.
So you select two and switch them, yeah.
Okay, let's see, which one's the red wire?
Sure do love Among Us.
Okay, which one's the green wire?
Yeah.
Okay, which one's the yellow wire?
Yeah. Oh, my color blindness almost hit me. I was going to be like, that one, and then it's like, wait, no, that I think is a different thing. I'm realizing there's like two yellows next to each other, and I'm assuming that means one is an orange.
Yes. We still haven't fixed your Star Wars reference, robot. No, we haven't. We're working on that as well. That seems like a side task at the moment. Okay, the purple one.
Oh, speaking of references, we also discovered that Inspector Gadget was in this universe, and he died a hero, saving civilians from terrorism.
Yeah.
This is just a thing that's just real. Like, it's literally Inspector Gadget, even with the name Gadget.
And there we go. Okay, that should do it. Damn, it's still not working properly. This problem must be with the projection equipment, too. Hey, William, knock it off and give me a hand.
How's the cat supposed to tell? Oh, I guess I'll just hit the thing. There we go.
Meow.
It can be helpful sometimes. So your name is William, eh? Seems you're as smart as you are cute.
Meow, meow.
Fucking cat. Saucy little dirtball. Alright, main task, locate the virtual tour guide, so that's main stuff. Side, love letter to Hideyoshi, and we need to find the girl. We should probably find Hideyoshi.
Yeah.
And finish that up. Start carrying around this fucking confession. Oh, Jesus. The famous Jesse Sneeze.
Ugh. Okay, he won't let me leave, so...
Interesting. Well,
Welcome to Miracles. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
If you want to do it, you can go.
No, you can do it.
Okay. Welcome to Miracle Street. What can I do for you?
I'd like to ask about your maintenance technician, Brank.
Mr. Brank. He's a good person, very caring. He often talks with me about his dog. But I haven't seen him in 3 days. I remember he was complaining of a bad headache. He might have gone to see Dr. Edward.
Dr. Edward.
Ah, I neglected to mention that Dr. Edward opened a private clinic, often seeing robots for free. Robots in the area almost always go to see him when they fall ill. The clinic is located in the C4 district of Nightflower Town and can be accessed directly via Elevator C.
Okay.
I wonder if this doctor is actually the one putting the implants in.
Almost definitely. They get sick with the space sickness.
This is inevitably going to lead to some kind of robot uprising thing. I mean, I think it's almost pointless if we already have somebody running for mayor. Like, just get enough votes, and that could maybe change things for the better without having to, I don't know, do more terrorism.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could do illegal shit to get the votes. I don't think that matters so much as just, we don't have to kill too many people. Oh, hey, it's the kid.
What kid?
Wait, go back.
Oh, yeah, there.
Oh, yeah, get your fucking wallet.
Stop. I think you were her.
No, but, I mean, I could be.
Yes,
Because you definitely were him, so
yeah.
Stop sniffling and tell me. Do you know what you did wrong? Oh my god.
She beat the shit out of him.
Gee.
Yes, I do. Please forgive me, Lola.
Oh my god. Violence.
Ah, it's you here. Please take this. I won't do it again. What the hell?
It's your wallet, mister. See if there's anything missing.
Yes, everything's here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Don't worry, I'll teach him a lesson. I think you did.
The white pass card. I got
Okay,
Robin
so-
and Lola.
Interesting. So I wonder if white can get us into there.
It might not. It looks blue, but we'll see.
But yeah, fucking street urchins.
So we got Lola.
11. Goddamn. And already a thug. Charles' granddaughter lives with him in the Underbridge district. She has been Robin's friend from childhood, so she worries about Robin and teaches him lessons when necessary. She has some experience with mechanical maintenance, as she grew up in the workshop. She likes inventing things and inherited her grandpa's talent for machines. Robin is 10, a child of Underbridge. His parents are both junkmen, and he has been supporting his sister and himself since they passed away. His difficult upbringing is evident from his troublesome personality. Because of his difficult upbringing, he values obtaining resources over moral standards. His closest friends are always on his mind, but he often doesn't know how to communicate with them. He prefers taking action over planning, and he wouldn't hesitate to try something without much second thought. He is sometimes rash, and he is the action taker on the team. Yeah, so weirdly a shonen protagonist just happens to just kind of be here in this world as well.
Well, obviously. Like, what other roles do random 10-year-old boys have if not being shonen protagonists?
I don't know. I don't think he's swole enough for a 10-year-old protagonist. He needs to get more muscle. He's fast approaching his prime. In 5 years, that'll be the peak of his physical condition, and it's all downhill after that.
Anime.
I love it. I love that by anime logic, like, we're both, like, grandpas.
Yeah.
Oh, White Pass confirmed. You are now a winner, not a sucker. Please enter. According to new regulations, Nightflower Town residents are required to synchronize their work and rest times with the new universal clock. Only people with a pass of a certain level can access the elevator. I trust you'll follow these new regulations to the letter. Thank you for your cooperation, Winner.
Yeah, which again is stupid because like I can get the fact that it's like their most anime is targeted to kids, so that's just what happens. But it's like very funny because there are a lot of adult anime fans.
Right.
Ah, there's one of them. Huh, what happened to my VR partner? He suddenly disappeared. Did he go offline? I can't finish this level without him. Damn it, this is so frustrating.
Well, we gotta go to the guy then and be like, hey, get to work.
Yeah, what if that anime would have grown up with its audience? Nah. A lot of those things were developed in the cycle where they just kind of assumed people would grow out of them. Because that was kind of what happened. It happened until it didn't, where then people started growing up and not abandoning all of their childish frivolities. Because, it turned out people just like the things that they like.
Yeah, I would have guessed.
I'm supposed to be the showgirl for the Rainbow Club. Yes, I am. Did my boss send you to find me? My partner just went offline. Will you please find out what happened? Went offline and caused me to fail this quest. I'm not going to go back to work until I've completed it. Do you know where he could be? In the real world, I mean. He likes to play at the Diamond Square in C-Zone. There's a lot of construction work going on there lately. If he's not there, he's definitely somewhere in Nightflower Town. Imagine not giving up everything you like because of an arbitrary number. Yeah.
Crazy.
Mr. Za.
You know why everyone calls me Mr. Zha? No. Currently in on-duty mode, and no entry into this area permitted, sucker.
Off-duty mode. Maybe I can help speed things along. I should go find the clock.
That sucks ass. My stomach's starting to fucking bullshit on me, so I'm gonna go try to nip this in the bud and
high efficiency battery.
So,
I think that's our second
later,
thing.
Probably. I'll try to return. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Taking control of it will make life down here a lot easier. Let's see. Clock circuit board. If I can get things working, I should be able to manipulate the clock. He can't open it without tools. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown away the frickin' crowbar that we had like two puzzles ago. He was able to use it like 3 times before he gave up. My head is aching. I need to see a doctor. Cosmetic melt gun. Construction area. This must be the missing VR player. Did he just pass out? Oh, what happened? I fall asleep? Well, thanks for waking me up, buddy. I'll continue my game now. Okay. Woof woof. What you just said now is that your scent makes him uneasy. Oh. Why are you down here, dude? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's just a guy playing Beat Saber. It happens. Maid Cafe. Okay. Need to go find said Maid Cafe. Yes, I fairly nailed that annoying quest. Thank you so much. I'll head back now. Okay, I don't think I see said Maid Cafe anywhere. She just teleported out of existence. Unpowered laser cutting device. A cutter made from a massage stick and a laser device can generate a stable high frequency and high temperature light blade with under sufficient power source. And a highly efficient battery. A laser cutting device. This guy can just take random knickknacks he finds and just fucking MacGyver his way into nonsense. We had this is the second laser device we've made also. We had like a literal laser beam earlier. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. There we go. Huh, I'm always a whiz with the laser cutter. Looks like the area is entered off-duty mode. Should be able to get around now. Find Brank in the clinic for more information on letting the gang nonsense. To the maid cafe. Oh, what happened to the grizzled detective voice? I drop in and out of it as I forget to do it. That guy has anime hair. Where you come from? Didn't you know the rules? This is my territory. Go collect your rubbish somewhere else. Baseball cap kid. Apparently is a kid. Haven't been to the game room for a long time. Kinda miss it. Wasn't the game room closed last month? Electric Mike. Don't you know? It was reopened in the B2 district last week. Really? Let's go there later. That goes somewhere. That goes somewhere. Clean-shaven maid. Hello there. Are you a new visitor to our little coffee bar? Hello, I'm looking for a Hideyoshi. Is she here? Yes, that's me. How can I help you? Mario asked me to pass this letter to you. He's too busy to come to himself. Oh, Orema. You're such a lovely man. Thank you. How I can't believe Orme could write such sweet poetry. I can't wait to see him again. Right. Wish you two the best. Might as well just ask Hideyoshi something. I'm looking for a robot named Brank. I heard he really likes his dogs. Brank? Ah, yes, he hasn't been here in the past few days. It's quite unusual. Is something wrong? Can you tell me anything else about him? He lives in District A2 above here. Ah, yes, I remember. It's A2H7. He's a very cute corgi, Ellie, and takes good care of flowers and plants. Has Brank been behaving strange recently? Behaving strange? Nothing really stands out, to be honest. Brank's always a quiet fellow. Oi, where's my sweet little Hideyoshi? It's that disgusting sicko again. He's been pestering me lately. I'm sick and tired of it. Can you please do me a favor? I can tell you more about Brank if we get rid of this slime ball. Should I help Hideyoshi get rid of their harasser? Yes. How can I help? He's pretty skittish. If you make some noise down below, he should leave. Get going. I'll try my best to hold him off. Okay. Oh, I see what they mean by down below. Or not. Maybe. Automated freight terminal. Interesting. Oh, there's a furry game that's in a similar style to this. Mercury Abbey. Oh, Jesus. What's going on? Is there a problem? God, we must take a look. Hideyoshi, wait for me, okay? May and vanilla. And thank you so much for scaring him away. He's such a slimy wanker. Don't worry about it. I'm happy to help. Now, you mentioned you could tell me more about Brank. Well, Brank often brings Ellie here to play. He doesn't like talking very much, but he's always very polite. People here like him very much. Well, I remembered something that might help you. One time when Brank was drunk on premixed oil, robots can get drunk. Is she Japanese or British? No idea. He complained that some gangsters were pestering him and forcing him to do some work that was really upsetting. Forced to work for the gangs. Thank you very much. I still owe you for driving that idiot away. Thanks again, Mr. Detective. Minim. What's up? Surrounded by dogs. Are you the dancer at the Rainbow Club? Francesca is looking for you. Of course. The show's about to start, but I don't really want to go back. Tell you what, there's some questions that have been bothering me. If you can help answer them, I'll go back. Well, let's answer her questions. Are you ready? I will start now. I know dogs stick out their tongues to cool down when it's too hot in the summer, but why dogs stick out their tongues in the winter? Because they're panting. What? Dogs pant faster when they're nervous or excited. They also stick out their tongues to calm themselves. That sounds about right. Next. Dogs are trained to follow instructions. Can they understand what people say? Well, yes and no. Because, like, obviously they understand what you're saying, but they don't understand it the same way that you understand an order you're given. Dogs can't understand language, but they can understand tone. They know what to do when they hear certain tones. That's not quite the answer, but whatever. What a pity. I thought Lisa could really understand me. Do dogs only eat vegetarian food? Some people feed their dogs fresh vegetables and fruits. Sometimes I see dogs grazing on the weeds between the old train tracks. No, dogs can eat meat. What? Dogs don't absorb vegetable protein. Long-term feeding of fruits and vegetables can often result in deaths. Dogs may eat grass to clear their stomach, but if they eat a lot of grass, they should be taken to the vet for examination. Oh, really? Oh, thanks for that warning. You're pretty smart for a detective. What the fuck does that sentence mean? The last person to answer my doggy question so well was Brank. Brank? Being the maintenance guy? Do you know him? Of course I know him. He comes here with Ellie. She's so cute. Oh, sorry, probably don't know Ellie. She's an absolutely giant corgi. I'm going back to rehearsal. Thank you for the help, helping me with the questions. I found all 3 showgirls. I should head back there now. Corgis are a great breed of dog, yes. Oh yeah, you're being all yeah about that nonsense. Okay, what's over here? Game Buddy? Oh, it's the same thing again. Look, they had one game they built. I saw it coming. Ah! The Goldfinker! That's one of the things we need. Flappy Bland. Why is this freak so difficult? I failed 3 times. Oh, this one? You need to find a weapon that can restrain targets. Some maps of the underground sewage system. It seems quite complicated. Ah, hey, more bits. Thank you, guys. All 3 of the girls returned, right? Yes, thank you so much. But there's one last problem. Somebody messed up our lighting system. There's a control station just below us. Can you please adjust the lighting to a rainbow color? Anything for you, ma'am. Okay. Oh, it only sticks if you actually get the correct color. That's funny. I wasn't even bothering. I was hitting randomly. Nope, wrong one. There we are. Ow. This is my kind of show. Definitely the kind of show they have at the Rainbow Club. Mr. Detective, you are amazing! I could kiss you. Okay, that's apparently it. Okay, one more thing and I should be able to build the thing to fix our robot. No Alex this evening? Not yet. I'm assuming he will show up soon. I say with bated breath on the followers of Boson. Boson will lead us to fusion. Global conflict started. A separation, combining robots and humans. Boson will fuse, and fusion will connect. Take us to a new land. Yeah, usually that summons him, which is why I was like, if I just say it slowly enough, Alex will appear from the ether. Sounds like... Yes, these are the beliefs of the new god Noah. He would use to holy mark Boson as a symbol. After the Arthur IV Towney case, the symbol was found in a great many crime scenes. These new believers claim to be part of the Rover Church, but I'm not sure there's any connection between them and Noah. Okay. Gotta check Diamond Square one more time just to be safe. Okay. I was out with the group tonight. This one guy kept talking about getting a second job. I don't even want one job. Like, why would you, like, talk about wanting a second job? Like, I know people get second jobs all the time for reasons, but, like, if you don't like the job you have, try finding something better if you can. Or, like, again, it just sounds like maybe he's just, like, I don't know, feels like he's strapped for cash. I don't understand why someone would talk incessantly about wanting a second job. Yeah, if you want to, like, start your own side hustle or something. Like, I literally did that. I just did, like, streaming and art on the side of my day job until my day job stopped existing. Big-bellied gang leader. Damn! Can't get any information out of him. I'm gonna get an earful when I get back. Gang member. The doctor didn't take us seriously because he's got friends in high places looking out for him. If the boss hadn't stopped me just now, I'd have taught him a lesson he wouldn't soon forget.
That fucker.
Well, the summons did work eventually. It took a while. Come on, take it easy. Doesn't really have connections. Usually force won't end well for us. Hey, Granddad, get out of the way. Yeah, it only took about 3 minutes.
What?
I look like gangsters. What's going on?
Oh, you fucker.
What, did you just notice that you were summoned?
I mean, it's not hard to notice about when I get off work, so
Okay, anyways, into Edward Clinic.
Big fan of Edward Clinic. At like 6, yeah.
Yeah.
6:30 around that time.
Oh shit! Alex, you can be Luna.
I know it hurts, but try to keep still.
Fortunately, these are just flesh wounds. Just merely a flesh wound. These gangs have no principles. Okay, there's nothing over here to scavenge. Doctor misses the Luna. Exactly.
Yeah.
Another patient. You don't look sick. Are you here for a physical? I don't know what I'm doing with this man's voice. Dr. Edwards. I'd like to ask you about a robot named Brank. I understand he was a patient here.
It seems everyone is looking for Brank. Some gang members just came by asking about him.
And the gangsters are looking for Brank too.
How are we supposed to know where each patient is? These people make trouble where they don't know where they want. But when they don't get what they want, a poor Edward.
It's funny you mentioned that. I need to chat with you about Space Channel 5 at some point again. Funny trivia thing. Not even trivia, just a funny thing happened. These people make... It's okay, Luna. Let's see if any damage has been done to the instruments.
Okay, but you really should lie down for a while.
Can you tell me about Brank? Sure, but you know I can't break doctor-patient confidentiality.
Why not? Come on.
What I can tell you is that Brank lives in District A2, which is the staff residence for the Bellflower House. He often has problems with his dog hair clogging his systems, so he comes to the clinic every week for regular maintenance checks. There's a cafe over in District A3. Dog walkers like to go there. You can probably find some of Brank's acquaintances. I'll check it out. I didn't expect Brank to be deep in with gangsters. There were rumors about him getting close to some gang leaders, but I don't know much about it. I do know these gangsters are looking for him now, but maybe he's on the run. Brank hasn't received his regular maintenance for days. If you do find him, please remind him he's due for inspection. Thanks, Doc. If I find him, I'll tell him.
You gotta find him.
What's this? Genetic experiments? Looks like a really old medical journal. Excuse me, just... High dimension memory. Seems like a quantum chip storage that simulates a brain for intelligent robots. That should be everything I need. They're very cheeky.
After the accident, Edward and I drifted apart, so... After...
Okay, she's just talking to someone who's in a coma.
As one does.
Yeah. I mean, supposedly it helps. Finding out Brank's address was a bit of a reward. But if the gangs are also looking for him, it means that there's things more complicated than I imagined. I'm also interested in what the gang said back at the door. Something about that doctor. Okay, Alex, give me your best nerd voice.
So you're the detective looking for Brank?
I was going to say just give me your Bentley voice, but I'm glad that my vague answer got the same result.
Yeah, I mean, they're approximately the same.
Who's asking, pal?
Nice to meet you. My name is Nanko. I'm a robot detective. Grandpa Charles adopted me, and I live in his workshop.
Okay. Yes, I'm Rex. Charles mentioned you.
Xenoblade?
Yes. What the fuck do you think?
Yeah, I heard you're looking for Brank.
Indeed I am. I understand we share a common goal.
I'm investigating the recent disappearance of some robots. Brank is the latest to have gone missing. They suspected that the gangs had kidnapped them, but it seems that all of the missing robots also visited this clinic. This is a major lead. They tried hacking the clinic's computer records, but found nothing useful. Maybe there are some critical paper documents in there?
Need some help?
I would suggest the most logical course of action to be splitting our responsibilities. Please find Brank first. There must be a reason why the gangs are looking for him. Here's a...
Heaven level pass card.
It's still experimental, so it's not completely functional yet. It can only unlock districts at orange level and below, but that should be enough to get you Brank's address. While you investigate Brank's house, I'll be working on the clinic. If you find anything, I'll be in Grandfather's workshop. We can exchange information there. Good luck.
The Heaven passcode.
Yeah, it's great that you just like get the cards now, and you don't have to like swap between each of your 8 cards every time you go up to one of the doors.
Yeah. Help me. Oh, it isn't a bad way. Should I help him? Yes. I'd find a doctor to help him.
What if you... Hey, you know what? You're right. We could magnify the number of cards we had by heating and cooling them.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I love that so much. We didn't get towards the end of Metal Gear Solid 1 and then hit that and then just immediately tank my will to live. Like, thankfully the trek back wasn't as long as I remembered it being, but still, that was so fucking annoying.
Sorry, you can't tell you.
So you need to distract her by setting one of these cadavers aflame.
What is it? Why'd you conspicuously start walking away from there?
Blank's medical record. Extremely high arithmetic ability and social competence. A real high-end technician. Several systems clogged with dog hair, likely from walking his dog at work. Race, intelligent robot serial number, that. Occupation, electric repairman. He is 49 years old. He has numerary skills, level 12. He lives in the Underbridge district. Social rights, RO7. Force level, non-violence. Vassalage, Bellflower House. No exterior type, no defense.
Social rights?
Yeah, I don't know. Degeneration caused by long time exposure to radiative materials. Also some dog hair clogged internals. Needs to be properly maintained. Aging BH12 parts due to overworking, which will require regular hospital repairs. He walks his dog to work every day.
I also do this.
Angela is the missing person the bartender mentioned. Her older sister was destroyed by humans. He didn't tell me she's outgoing and likes humans. Angela, intelligent robot, bartender, age 25, 6. She lives in the Newport area, RO4, nonviolent, no defense, vassalage the jellyfish bar. Since her sister was destroyed by humans, her emotional systems have been malfunctioning. Instability in the logical level of simulated brain. Psychological intervention needed. Note, not happy to be restored or rebooted. Cognitive autism has been appeared in the simulated brain. Observation with regular treatment needed. Yeah, I don't know what that.
Same.
Okay. Martin. Robots have a hard life too. I can't believe he doesn't even have enough money to replace his joints with all the work he does at the airport.
Same.
They gave the robot autism. Yes, they did. Yes.
Look, it was inevitable.
A gangster robot? Isn't that the employee who couldn't gain entry before? Why would the technician need combat modifications?
Why not? This one is a mechanic.
Angela and Brank, both missing, and both have records in this medical log. Their serial numbers also end in the same digits. Must be a connection. The butler robot from yesterday, he had these numbers in his serial code too. Similar serial numbers means they were created at the same place, at almost the same time. Could it be a coincidence? Unlikely. I'll need to keep this in mind. What, number 6? Let's check.
Yeah, I don't remember their fucking serial numbers off the top of my head. Arrow 5, 13.
Yeah, I think it's CD01.
Do you not have the other report on there?
No, they're not listed there for some reason.
That is odd, given that they explicitly commented on the fact that they were similar.
Yeah.
I feel like both of them would be in there. But...
Genetic Modification Experiment Research Report Code 1179. Reinforcing certain physical functions by genetic modification is proven stable and mature by results. Expected experimental targets are now met. However, after long-term observations, we found the genetic modification has some flaws. Although the test subjects had successfully acquired the expected physical function, the modifications would contaminate the genetic pool of the test subjects more seriously than we had estimated. Though the long-term observations on subject EG6482, we found this genetic modification would lead to lesions being exhibited on every other generation among the descendants of the subject. Descendants will die soon because of lesions of several body parts caused by genetic issues.
At every other generation?
Apparently.
Well, you're just like, my Pip-Pap had terrible lesions, but I'm fine.
Yeah, also Nanko.
Little Jimmy's lesion to sin, though.
He is a smart robot. He is an amateur sleuth. He is 16 years old and located in the Underbridge. He's a robot adopted by Charles who knows everything in the Underbridge district. He works odd jobs for residents near the workshop for money. He may look like a child on the outside, but his age is a mystery.
What do you... Ithexine? What do you mean?
Information on the Nightflower's clock system. This device the gangs use to control the citizens. It looks like a clock, but it's actually more than that. The clock sends out signals for work and break time as regulated by the king. Allegedly created to manage citizens' timetables, it is in fact King's tool to exploit the labor force more easily. At present, the clock shows 12 hours of work time, but the gang in Underbridge are secretly increasing the work time little by little. It is estimated the work time will increase to 13 hours by next month. Information on the automatic freight transport system. The freight transport system is built by King back when the Underbridge district was being developed, and it makes it easier and faster to transport goods to every logistical hub in the area. The design of the freight box has 13 patent rights. After 10 years of renovation and rebuilding, the structure of the Underbridge has become rather complicated. The logistic passageways have been retained and expanded upon, and is now an important link to the special sense within the a special scene within the Underbridge. Because the freight boxes are highly confidential, the gang used the system to transport some of their personal goods. This way, the gang have acquired a safe and easy transportation channel, accelerating the development of the Underbridge. I love how there's, like, no... Like, the ostensible government of this city gave up on this entire area and has let the gang just carte blanche to do everything.
Yeah.
Before Sky City was built, Starlight City was the most prosperous city under the federal government. In order to equip it with sufficient drainage functions and flood discharge systems, the Federal Engineering Department built an unprecedented underground sewage system. An engineer who helped build the sewage system once said, "If you get lost in here, you won't be able to leave this freaking place without a map." After the Underbridge area was built, the king moved some of his shadier businesses to special pathways of the underground sewage system. While the system was being developed, the king discovered and made contact with other underground powers of Starlight City. Ironically, the underground sewage system has become a dark underground city and home to a 24/7 illegal business practices.
Big fan of 24/7 illegal business practices.
VR for the next generation. The next generation of VR technology is remarkable due to its portability and 100% authenticity in scene simulation. With a VR device the size of a pair of glasses, the wearer can enter a virtual world that feels exactly like the real one, with no flaws in either motion or view. However, because of the high degree of authenticity, the government has required that the simulation real world be under 80% in order to prevent users from becoming totally addicted. What does that mean?
I have no fucking idea.
What? Okay. Yeah. I'm just addicted to this real world shit.
It's pretty good.
Like, I could... Fucking Rainbow Club. Like, I could easily see something like people like trying to regulate VR if it becomes too good for whatever reason, but not because like they're afraid it'll get addicted for being too realistic. God damn it, he won't leave.
That. We got the Smoky Bar. That's the bar where the Smokey, the bear is.
And there's also the Moulin Rouge, if you noticed that.
No, I've never been a huge fan of Mulan. Like, it's okay.
No, not Mulan, the Moulin Rouge.
I mean, you know, traditional Chinese aesthetic does feature the color red a lot, so, you know, fair enough.
Alex, I'm going to throw something at you.
But I'm, like, slightly too far away.
No, you're just on the other side of the screen.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Moulin Rouge either.
Yeah. You got like you remember those 3D glasses that was like one lens was red and the other one was cyan? You just got to swap them out so you got two red lenses and then you just watch Mulan. There you go. Shulk is trending on Twitter. Fucking go.
Aww.
No.
Her dog barking. Something's happening to Brank. Need to get in there and have a look. Now it's Shulk time. Maybe. The game has...
Always Shulk time.
Yeah, the game has frozen, by the way. There we go. Special facial recognition anti-theft lock for robots. Can only be entered after the code is cracked. Okay.
Oh boy, a hacking minigame.
Yes, there are several of these. You need to fill every single node to complete the decryption. The route can cross itself, but not overlap. You can't go through the same yellow node twice. Yellows must be hit in the right order, and the route must finish where it began.
What? Can you not just go in a square? What? Oh, you have to... Oh, you have to do all of them. Did I miss out on that detail?
Yeah.
Huh.
Jesus, what the hell happened here? The giant boson symbol on the wall. No signs of theft or robbery. It's a signature Noah crime scene. So the purpose of the bunny parcel was to bring me here. But why? Just to recognize these crazy symbols from Noah's old crime scene? What's wrong with this dog?
Hopefully nothing.
Hopefully nothing. Hopefully the dog is just sad.
If there's something wrong with that dog, I will lose it.
But Brank's been gone for a while. Let's find him something to eat. Okay, it's just hungry.
Okay.
The ravenous nearly bit my arm off. There's a Noah symbol on the wall with something else in the room as well. Might as well have a look. Unreleased classic poster for the singer Cheryl, one of her shows 13 years ago. She was one of Noah's better-known victims. She was killed before that show was even announced. This poster should have been hanging in Cheryl's dressing room, but all the investigators found was an empty space in the wall where it should have been. So we have the missing poster from a crime scene 13 years ago. It turned up in a missing robot's apartment. What kind of message for me? The bunny puppet sent me here the other day also belonged to the victims, one of the victims.
The puppet.
So that makes two things linking the events to the Noah case so far. Charging device is past record. The robot used it. Information here. Let me try. Incorrect charging.
Oh. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. There's so many overdue bills. Looks like Brank is barely making ends. Yeah, he has 1 cent in balance and is $4,000 in debt. What's supposed to be a Fallout reference? Alex,
Oh,
what's
the format of this terminal that you're accessing.
Ah.
It very well might be.
A warning label advises against unauthorized chemicals. Means that somebody wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
It's rare to see a recharging fluid coagulate like this. Take a sample of it. I'm not sure what analysis will show.
Not coagulation.
Frank must really love his puppy. Or should that be loved? A lot of residue from the robot recharging fluid on the bed. The ports and tubes have been ripped and torn. Did Brank do this to his own bed?
Probably. It's very likely.
A book about the Prophet, a truly revered figure among robots. The first robot to ever awaken, the Prophet was revered by all intelligent robots when he was alive. Many expressed their respect for this robot as a mentor and leader. The death of the Prophet was undoubtedly a big loss for the world. The robots lost a great leader. The humans lost the chance to understand more about the first awakened robot to exist.
Speaking of awakening robots, I gotta go grab a thing quick.
Okay. Some of the sediment found in Brank's supplementary liquid container, which must have been added when Brank wasn't paying attention. Initial conclusions are that there are sediments that result from the reaction between a certain material and the supplementary liquid. When the sediment crystal is exposed to the air, the rest of the supplementary liquid will quickly volatilize and become thin airborne particles. Trail of footprints from the bed to the door. The irregular little steps suggest a staggering movement. There's condensed fluid near the footsteps. Judging from the footprints, someone must have gotten out of bed and walked out of the room in a disorderly stagger. Except like ones of a drunk or drugged person. No traces of a fight or struggle, and no sign of damage caused by the dog. This is all the clues I'm going to get. I've tried to reconstruct how this went down. Yes. You did not take a nap. Nope, no you didn't, Palmer. There we go. Brank put some kind of addictive into his recharging fluid tank, so I sent out a warning, but he gave it a manual override. The additive entered Brank's body through the recharging input port. At the time, Brank recharging was suddenly gotten up and yanked out of the recharging input, which damaged his bed outlet and his own input. Brank staggered towards the door in a very strange way, ignoring the fluids leaking from his body. Brank exited his home and went missing. There was no trace of another person at the scene, so Brank probably left by himself, and the data from the recharging system failed forced wake-up function is correct. Brank left the room with his body in dormant mode. A sleepwalking robot. That shouldn't be possible. First the Butler robot in the Miss Perry case, and now Brank with the same kind of implanted device. It stands to reason that the implanted device that's causing both robots to act irregularly. Anyway, this strange fluid additive needs to be investigated. It's like a coagulant of a certain kind of liquid nanosubstance. What does this thing do? Why are you barking? You talking to me? Are you taking me somewhere? Do you know where your owner is? Should I follow this poor mutt? Wait a moment. Let's verify real quick. I could go with some burgers right now. That is not what I'll be having for dinner once the stream is over. Look at here on the wall. The same coagulated fluid from Brank's place. Should follow the trail. The more liquid. It must have gone inside here. Okay.
Bay.
Okay. Among Us. Let's see here.
There's a liquid on the other side. Someone must have raised this bridge. To slow the pursuer, perhaps? Damn it, I need to find another way to another way across. Snake's voice. Liquid! Noah's bird face. The graffiti is very rough. It looks like it's drawn in a hurry. Noah symbols are just showing up a lot in my investigation. Insulated gloves.
Okay.
Perfect. The operation manual for the water turbine.
Love the water turbine.
The main power equipment goes offline. The backup can be started to supply the power of the generator. Backup engine requires external power source such as a battery. The manual operate the impeller tilt shaft and use the backup controller to install it under the impeller. First, make sure the battery is properly installed in the slot in the water wheel. Okay. High voltage battery.
Big fan of high voltage battery, personally speaking. The fuck was that platforming? Or probably not. They just had like a scripted jump over the gap thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, also, did you mention that you have the correct box now?
The what? The for the Wii U, yeah. No, I have not.
One of only 3 in the world. I delivered the correct power adapter for the Wii U. And now life is good.
Yep.
See that giant red box says new power? Like that was me when I drove up.
Okay. But yeah. So after we finish this game, either I need to play that Wind Waker or the Mario RPG, since that comes out in a few days.
That does come out in a few days, it's true. That came up when I was out doing the fucking presentation earlier.
Yeah.
One of the tech people from the office was like, yeah, my husband works for Nintendo, so anytime there's a new game coming out, he gets the discount on it.
Yep.
She was talking about how, like, there was some game coming out she couldn't remember. And I was like, it wasn't WarioWare, because that one's already out. It was the Mario RPG. That was the one I was thinking of. This is true. If you do Mario RPG, then Dyes will need to get through it before you.
Really?
Yeah, as opposed to, you know, there is no such prerequisite for Wind Waker, what that Zelda game.
Let's see.
Yeah, Dyes doesn't want spoilers. Even though the game is decades old now. Just like new old.
Okay. What is this gonna do?
Nuh-uh. There were like 3 people that played it the first time. That's true. They are never putting Geno in Smash. Like, they would need to make a new Smash game for that to happen.
Yeah. Which, granted, Sakurai has mentioned that he's not against the idea.
Sakurai has mentioned he's not against the idea of being tortured for years again.
Oh, the thing is, he likes doing it. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know. And, like, to a certain extent, I'm the exact same fucking way where I'm just like, oh my god, this is fucking miserable. Jesus Christ. Anyway, here I go doing it again.
Yeah. Anyways, did you see the thing about the Game Jam, Alex?
Game Jam? What?
Game Jam.
Is this another one of those things where you try to lead into that one, that one, the Voodoo, the Power, that one song? Is that?
Oh. No. Just a thing that I'm probably gonna go check out. I was curious. I doubt you would, just because you have an actual job and do
This
things.
is true. Like a job and a painful lack of self-motivational skills when it comes to personal projects.
Yes.
Shit. Or wait, fuck. Mark on red. Go. Okay, hold on. I gotta check something. But yeah, they're never gonna put Geno in Smash, and they're not gonna put Ridley in Smash because he's too big.
Except they did that.
No, that was made up by the government.
Alex, do you want to play Smash? I can trounce you with Ridley.
No. No. How is it possible to trounce someone with a character who doesn't exist? Big thanks.
I'm an idiot.
It's true. They would never put Bayonetta in Smash. Anyway, how do we all feel about Persona 5 Joker in Smash and how he uses just a regular, actual fucking Tokarev? How do we all feel about that?
Very cool.
Yeah. They really did make a whole game about Joker from Smash. Fuck. Okay, that is submitted. Huzzah.
Huzzah. Where does this go?
Straight to hell? Where else?
Huh, hell's a sewer. Another diary. Why does everyone keep their diaries hidden in rubbish heaps now? And why am I constantly rooting through rubbish heaps? They stink. The Lost Robots notes. Old draft, the hydraulic power plant, which basically shows the place like it is now, except some abandoned passages and concealed shortcuts. The operation manual. Humans didn't abide by the peace accords after the war. We tried to work hard for the humans that didn't get the respect we deserved, random damage and abuse, as well as universal discrimination. The peace accords were nothing but a piece of paper, and the humans never planned to abide from the very beginning. They were just lying to us. We have no change of our situation before or after the war. We should stop abiding by the so-called peace accords. We need to make a change if we want to live our own lives. The revolutionists can help us. Yeah, I heard they made a whole tactics game about that game, about Joker from Smash.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Tactics. Everyone's favorite video game, gaming game. Mario plus Rabbids plus Joker from Smash. Exactly. You see, you've got the creative vision going on right now. The brain juices are flowing. You need to get a hold of Shigeru Miyamoto and tell him, okay? We need to tell him to stop fucking destroying Paper Mario. That's the strategy. You really do be doing that, though. Yeah. I mean, probably, anyway. I don't know. There's been some talk online about how Miyamoto doesn't actually have, like, an iron grip over the Paper Mario series, and it's just really bad direction internally. Like, whoever they have doing the games now just doesn't... Similar to Luigi's Mansion, they just don't understand why the fuck people like the game in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like, what if we do this? Do they like that? No. Shit. Okay, what about this? No, shit, they don't like that either. Damn it, why do they keep not liking these things that we keep making, which aren't the thing that they got into the series for the first place? Come on.
We're so confused.
I don't know.
Nah, like there's a lot of people point to like that one interview Miyamoto gave, but it does sound like it was like a lot of the problems with it is more into what the hell did I find?
You found the skulls. Oh. There's a dead guy.
Oh, someone's playing Payday 2.
What are you just gonna wash the shit away?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Huh. An elaborate key with an elaborate lock. Okay, we'll come back to this room later.
Whoa. Danger. They got some kind of wafting going on. Appears to be some sort of waft. Need a display shelf for your Nendoroid figure? Meet Wall Guy. The shelf has holes for use with Nendoroid support arms. It comes in 2 colors. Pre-order soon. This is just shit that you could 3D print. What? How expensive are these? Oh, okay. 14 each. That's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be one of those things where they were selling them for like 30 bucks. But nope. It really is amazing when you get like less than spectacular Nintendo games like Sticker Star.
Yeah.
Because it's never that the games are like bad on a technical level.
Oh yeah.
They're all you know, very expertly crafted and very well polished. It's just the ideas that go into the games are the worst things that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just like a stark contrast between like a bad Nintendo game versus just a bad game in general.
Yeah. Because like most really bad games in general just... their flaws are usually very technical, like it just doesn't work properly.
Yeah.
But like, Nintendo's games, I don't think they've ever... I'm trying to think the last time that... I don't think they ever really have released any game that's like not up to code functional-wise.
I think one of the closer times was probably fucking Super Mario Sunshine of all things.
Maybe? Like, yeah, like that one's kind of... what?
Yeah. But like on a design level, Sunshine's fine.
I mean, it does have some design, weird design quirks, but overall, it's fine.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting at. My favorite part about Super Mario Sunshine was that one video from the Super Mario 3D collection. Greatest collection of all time, by the way. I'm a big fan of how you can totally still get it. There's that one clip of that fucking video of the guy doing what was it? The one secret shrine, one secret shrine area where you gotta like ride the lily pad on the fucking polluted river. And then the lily pad like brushes up against the wall, and the physics engine does a fucking Mario Sunshine thing, and the lily pad teleports outside the river, and Mario just falls to his death.
Yes.
Quite good. Big fan of that.
Okay. Oh, another one of these.
Oh boy. Lockpicking from Elder Scrolls Online. Except, what, do you have to do these in a specific order?
Yes.
Okay, well that is not similar to Elder Scrolls Online then.
A damp diary. Why did it belong to the dead guy in the water?
In fact, that's not how those locks work at all.
Diary of the Dead. I should not have followed it. Should have just focused on the maintenance job given to me by the gang members. Why did I follow them? I have nothing to do with that weird one. The person in the bird face mask. I should never have followed them into that cave. Curiosity really does kill the cat. There were a lot of glowing mushrooms in that cave, and I got lost inside. Then I saw its secret. It's been haunting me ever since. It hides in the corner, behind the doors, and in my dreams. I have to hide in the sewers where there's no drinking water or food, but this is a horrible life. And I have to survive on the food scraps and the rubbish that falls down from the rubbish pipes. Damn it. It have come. It will find him one day. I finally know who's after me. It's the god of death, and it will take me away. I'm so tired. I can hear it. It's finally here. Do you hear it too? Tick-tock, tick-tock.
No.
The sound of the footsteps of the god of death. Okay. Thank you. More power, please.
Palmer is covered in burger juice. Sad.
Oh no. That's what happens when you have a Borg.
Hypothetically. Fucking, come on, Unity, just shut down when I hit the X button. Come on. This has got to be pretty fucked up, right? Like, you're just down here doing your detective platforming. Meanwhile, somewhere above ground, someone is just very confused as to why their faucet keeps stopping and starting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like that.
It's returned.
Whoa.
Okay, so what about
Puzzles.
well, yeah.
We got to the scene where Gilgamesh shows up.
What?
Yeah, he's just all like, hey,
Okay,
and
well,
like throws things at you.
okay, so can someone, like, without brain damage, tell me what I missed?
I have no idea.
What you missed was, so we found the we did a bunch. Okay, we did all the side quests in the little town. Including I delivered the letter.
Okay, good.
That resulted in
Drugs.
we eventually found the house where the guy was in. His dog had been unfed for days, so we fed the dog. And apparently he had disappeared from his house by just like being force rebooted in his sleep. And then he started sleepwalking to this location, and we're trying to like follow him, but he's hiding behind a fuck off puzzle. You know, one of those classics that are just like, here's 1,000 different layers. Fuck you.
There's a corpse.
Yeah, there was a corpse. He was apparently killed by the god of death. Oh yeah, also in his apartment there was more paraphernalia from the serial killer.
Oh. Interesting. Have we talked to the Dr. Edward yet, or no?
Yeah, we talked to him. He's like, apply indication to personality. You're not allowed to talk about many things, but I haven't seen him in a while. Also, he just got beaten up by gang members who were being gang members about things.
Neat.
Not gang members.
Gambers. We ever meet Charles's robot grandson?
Yes. I
Okay.
actually can show you what he looks like in a sec.
Ah, that is not good. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Robot adopted by Charles has everything in the district, works odd jobs for residents near the workshop for money. He may look like a child on the outside, but his age is a mystery. Except it says 16.
Yeah, right.
It's like 16 self-proclaimed. Like how Marine is 17. Season 2.
Why would she be 17?
Season 2.
The age of 30 is in high demand. I just saw that image earlier today. It's really good.
But which image?
It's an old one. It's like Marine in front of like one of those fucking Jeopardy. That's the thing. In front of like one of those Jeopardy boards where you write the answer in.
Oh, yeah.
And it said the age of 30 is in demand or something like that. I'm just gonna look this up.
Pretty good.
The age of 30 is in demand. Ah, yeah, there we go. Yeah!
That's a good. Let's see. One important thing you learned from being in Hololive: always believe in yourself. The age of 30 is in demand.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What a powerful thing to put down.
Yeah.
And it's true, you know, over there in Japan, as we all know, they're all like, once you turn 19, you're basically dust.
The kind of dust goblin, the dust elemental.
Okay, Unity, you've lost your privileges. I am now killing you with Task Manager.
Oh no. Not Unity. What did it ever do to you, Nippy?
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna. You just hit the X button to close. All right. Well, I'll pop up a little window saying that I'm waiting to close, and then I'll just sit here using 0% CPU and 0% GPU. Don't mind me. The window's still up. Close eventually. Even though I'm visibly doing nothing at all and could close whenever. Fucking hate Unity.
Unity.
Okay.
Alright. This.
Oh, you've powered the skulls. Now you can go into the
sword.
The sword. Was the sword there before?
G.
Only the chosen can remove the sword and be imbued with the ancient spirit contained within.
Bitch. Fuck it. Why not?
Can't pull it. Am I not the chosen one?
No, keep doing it. And you gotta get the sword out. No!
Okay.
You need
Bit weird.
to get the blade.
Need
Zaburedo.
Be immune to blade and arrow.
I say, oh, don't worry, he doesn't bite, and you're confused because you don't see any dog. But then you notice a single inchworm moving purposefully across the floor towards you at an alarming pace.
I love the idea of moving purposefully. An
Yeah.
inch.
An inchworm.
An
Anyways,
alarming pace.
here we go.
Like, just alarming.
Yes, of course.
Not like
that's,
for an inchworm, just in general.
There's the secret passage. Must be close to Brank now. Yeah, that was all what that was. Okay. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the they haven't let me go back to the place to build things.
Right.
So, because I have all the things for the god thing. What the? Storing such a large amount of research fluid is a big project. Something huge connected to this machine.
Why can I not find
The
anyone?
residue is different from the one Brank left behind. So because the difference with the robots themselves?
Like,
Looks like this robot is dead. Let me check the inside the head casing. Yeah, it's the same device installed as the others. So this one's broken now. The strange liquid seems alive.
Liquid.
And it's entering the electronic brain through the implanted device. This is how Brank was controlled.
Embedded system version 3.1.0.1 beta. Welcome to the company.
Same mark as the one left by Brank earlier. He must have been here.
Big fan of Brank. Big fan of the
Okay.
Age of 30.
Orders. Order it. Okay.
Okay. One of these, I guess, is Brank.
Hup.
Interesting. A nanostructure fluid. Liquid of supplementary fluid coagulate and can easily volatilize in the air.
Yeah, so can I.
Someone has used the device to activate the liquid, controlling the robots and forcing them to come here like walking corpses. Checking device is the key to why the robots are attracted to this place. The method for controlling robots must be this liquid. The samples to Charles for analysis.
Liquid.
Brank's trail ends here. Is he taken somewhere else? There's no hidden switch here. I need to keep looking.
I've turned myself into a pickle, brother.
At long last, I am the funniest shit I've ever seen. Thought I would be laughing.
I'm going to launch the nukes now.
Snake just takes the pickle and snaps it in half.
No! Exactly what I would expect of you, brother.
Starts chopping them up.
Your cowardice knows no bounds. You will take everything from me.
He then takes all the chopped up pickle slices and puts them in a blender.
Screams in British.
Takes the blended slurry material and pours it down a drain. Hits the garbage disposal.
Okay, but at that point, you're just turning like the entire sewer system into one large liquid snake.
Yeah. Cans start coming out of the faucets in the toilet, just like, brother!
Damn it!
Stop shitting in me!
I have been made better, brother!
You've been turned into a liquid.
My destiny is at hand. At last I shall surpass him.
Anyways.
Metal Gear Rex was nowhere to be seen before, but now trundles into frame.
Oh no!
Oh. The water thing.
Oh!
Oh! Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
Jesus, that was close. That explosion was aimed at me. Has someone spotted me? Some sort of automated defense system. Passage is ruined and the explosion will be attracting a lot of attention. Too risky to continue my investigation. I acquired the sample of the fluid, and I can figure out its origin and effects, then I know how the murderer did it. Probably find out his motive as well. I'll go find Charles at his workshop.
As long as you stay like this, you should be able to move around again soon.
I see.
How do you feel?
Great.
Great.
Oh.
I feel as good as the day I was born. Thank you very much for your help. I'll pay for it later at the clinic.
Focus more on your work-life balance. If you work too hard, the problems may reoccur.
Thanks for the advice. See you later.
Seems I'm not as good as you at solving immediate problems when they present themselves.
Ha! Age and experience, Sonny. I've been cutting my teeth on this stuff for decades. How's your wound? It looks serious.
I dealt with it at the clinic. It's not that bad, but it will take some time to recover.
Those gangs are out of control.
This is why a doctor is so badly needed in the Underbridge district.
And thanks to you, Sonny, we've got one. The other hospitals are too far to get to when you're sick.
Yes, well, thanks for the kind words. I'll pass them on to my wife. Looks like you have a visitor.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I do.
No. Fuck you. I wanted to build the thing first.
Did you steal a bunch of shit from in here?
Throws fluid at him. While
Oh.
tracing Brank's movements, I found this. Seems some sort of nanostructure. Could you help me analyze it?
Pocket fluid.
Is this a group of high-density nanorobots? They appear to be in a fluidic state. Edward, come have a look. Is this what you were talking about before?
Yes, very similar. But I remember they were still experimental and hadn't been put into production. How could they even be here unless the king...
It seems there is more to the Underbridge district than meets the eye.
No!
By the way, young man, how did you get so filthy?
I triggered a bomb and everything I collected got ruined in the explosion. The one clue is the only thing I have left to continue the investigation.
Oh,
An explosion. I hope the clinic is okay. I wonder if that's why Luna keeps calling me.
was the explosion near the clinic? You should go back and check it out.
I'm on my way. We can talk later.
I'll take a close look at this fluid, young man, and should have the results by tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, Charles.
He's a lot more helpful than Morax.
Yep. Fuck you!
Are you serious? Goddamn. Oh. Name, Brank, occupation, the Bellflower House maintenance technician. He always suffers from a headache, and he has now been absent from work for a couple of days, and no one knows where he is. Brank is a dog lover, and he has his own pet dog, a giant corgi named Ellie. There's no sign of breaking and entering at Brank's place, and there is unusual coagulation sediment found in the supplementary tank. So it is believed that Brank left his place by himself. The traces and marks go all the way to the secret room under the waterfall, and the investigation had to stop because the water wheel exploded. So it seems we're done with characters, right? It's like checkmarked. Once a well-known mechanic, Charles participated in research on smart robots and achieved outstanding results. However, for unknown reasons, he took his granddaughter to the Underbridge district and opened up a workshop there. Well, because he actually wants to be where people in need are. Yeah, does anyone else got like an expanded bio or anything?
Nope.
So we got the brats here.
Why are you three here? What are you talking about?
We were talking about the explosion at the big water wheel.
Oh.
Why?
There was an explosion?
And you don't look surprised at all. Were you in any way involved?
What? Did you blow it up? Wow.
You recovered from your injuries quickly.
No, I was searching for Brack. His trail was erratic, like someone was operating his limbs. Maybe a place with his recharging bay and a tank of strange nanofluid. This fluid could be what is controlling him. And seconds later, boom! I barely escaped.
Recharging bays and nanofluid. I have a feeling this has something to do with the missing robot cases.
The robots are being controlled. That possibility never crossed my mind.
Cool! The gangsters must be conducting secret experiments.
How is that cool?
Not sure what this has anything to do with the gangs, but the explosion happened when I was about to find out more.
If you didn't see anyone coming after you, it is likely to be an automatically triggered self-destruction device.
I think you're right. The explosion ruined almost all the evidence, but I was lucky enough to have collected some samples in the nanofluid before that. Charles is looking into it now.
This is much more complicated than we thought it was at first. The three of us will keep collecting information. If we find anything, I will let you know tomorrow.
Good luck, but be careful. I don't want to rescue two miscreant kids and a robot that thinks it's a real detective.
Why are you racist?
And he is good at collecting information, and he has his own perspective on things. Calm as he is never controlled by his emotions. He is friend with Lola and Robin, and his role is that of a smart consultant for the trio.
Among us.
It's just like the group of like child investigators.
The children investigators.
And Namco let me this door card earlier. It was very convenient. Heard it was your invention?
Oh, this is just the prototype. I've since developed a new heaven-level pass card. The gangsters' pass card systems won't stop an old man like me for long.
Pretty impressive work, I must say. You have many inventions.
Of course I do. The Soul Separator and Laser Billy are two of my personal favorites. I saw you fucking created on your own.
I don't suppose you have any core processor chips for an old robot lying around? My friend has been out of action lately.
It is nearly impossible to find parts for those antique robots now. But my God's Touch device should work on even the most ancient androids. Looks like you have all the necessary parts to put it together. Now all you need to do is print one out according to the blueprint. There you go.
Thank you.
Finally.
So, yeah.
This plot thread can be resolved. God's intelligence, God's gold finger, God's vision. There we go.
Oh, it's a giant green thing.
An artificial chip that simulates the quantum brain of smart robots. Neat. I'll start researching the supplement you gave me later. Don't worry, I'll have the results tomorrow. Unless I mysteriously kill before then, as is wont to happen in the noir fiction.
Leave now.
Charles, I'm heading home now. Don't forget that recharge fluid.
Don't worry, I'll have the results tomorrow.
Complete chapter 2.
So long as,
Magic
again, I
lady.
don't die before
That
then.
poster of the singer Cheryl was taken from her dressing room and lost for 13 years.
Cheryl.
Now it turns up in Brank's apartment. Why? Is someone trying to send me a message? I feel like this is the work of Noah. Why are you on every bus that I get on? The nanofluid in that machine seems to have supporting relationship with the brain implant device. Could they be working together to control the robot's behavior? Are the missing robots in the work of Noah as well? I just want to get home and
I had a
relax.
hard day at work, and I got fired. Okay, you know, fine, I'll say it.
I'm so tired.
Damn it! Nearly everything was lost in that explosion. Where the hell is Brank? I don't know if the bottom of this soon. More robots might be taken.
You know, that explosion is the reason I was fired. They blame me for that.
Thanks, I guess. Come on, Charles. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on this bus to ride to be short.
The bus ride home used to be like a calming experience of sorts.
How did I get back here
shit.
before that idiot?
More cast
He
section.
didn't leave the underbridge before me.
Interesting. Saturday early morning.
Strange, quite addictive machine. Rexon spent a whole day with this machine.
They got Baubin C on that poster.
Bow Bance.
Well, you don't want to vent?
He just uses the
Sus.
vents to move around.
Sus cat.
Bump.
Can't even go in the rooms that are open, like right there.
No, he will just go through the vents.
Wow.
Workshopping.
Meow. Is this that smartass robot BBX? Don't tell me he's gonna explode again.
Oh, he's finally done, that's why. Beep, beep. Reboot complete. BBX is fully operational.
Huh. This God's Touch device works pretty well. You ask the old man for a couple more just in case. What a day. Still no update on Brank. Hopefully Charles will have some good news in the morning. Well, I guess it's time to hit the sack.
Well, yeah, BBX is back.
Hi, Meow.
Hello, William. It's been a long time. You look well.
What? BBX can understand what I say? Has he evolved?
No,
What,
I
you're just
just
not gonna
will
confirm
always-
anything?
No, he's not.
I always knew how to speak cat.
You just end
just-
each sentence
you-
with yeah.
You just never, like, got into a conversation with me. Like you didn't care. Like, we live in the same house. Like, come on now.
I thought that serves no purpose other than to just climb on shit.
Yeah, I mean, why would it?
Connie. Vincent, I believe you were Connie?
I don't know. Hey there, little guy. You got home late.
Hi, Connie. Why are you still here?
I've been waiting for you.
Like I would believe that.
Well, the boss and Bradsy were organizing family stuff, so I was getting bored. Anyway, now that you're here, let's have some fun.
Sorry, Meow. Today was exhausting and I'm pretty swiped.
Boo.
Oh shit. Cover Corp.
Martin? Ah, look who it is, Meow. Nice to see you again, William. Are you reading a book, Meow? Meow, I just love human books. Take this one, for instance. The Illustrated Guide to Feline Mating Rituals. The books are really well kept here. Like they're new. Actually, I think most of those books were never opened. How's it going with the Bourbon family? The family made peace with the Biocats, Meow. The boss himself went to the meeting, and I heard those Biocats just couldn't wait to join us, Meow. I found out afterwards that someone from our family started the conflict on purpose, but the boss wants to deal with this himself. So I got a couple of days to relax, Meow. So that's why you're killing time reading books here. Meow, reading is a good way to kill time. Reading is learning, honing your mind, and these illustrations are really something. Meow, whatever you like to call it.
Good to that plot thread got resolved off screen. Oh. Mad Magic. It stopped producing 100 years ago. This is the 28th retro version. There's a large gas back the head, a black color on the neck bones, and words I don't recognize are carved on the thigh bones. Jesus. It's the whole ass corpse.
Whoa.
The blah. Oh hell yeah, Mad Magic.
God damn it, this again.
Yeah. Wow. What a top score. Wow.
I love Tiger Tiger. Okay. Now, I should hypothetically be good to hit the gritty.
Hit?
I will return. Hit gritty. Freshly struck with 40 train.
Oops.
No. Yeah.
Now it's getting late. Maybe I should rest. Rest.
Oh boy. Today's story. I do wonder if there's any purpose to this segment. Like, can you talk to fucking Connie again?
Sure.
She's still just gonna be like, let's play, and like, nah, bitch. I guess not.
Can you tell me you can't read human language? Yeah, you must be misremembering.
What a shady little creep. So weird. This cat world just also exists here.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see anything else to do other than play the video game. And the video
Alright,
game.
let's rest. Okay.
Quiet night. Spend a quiet
One day
night in the
closer
form
to
of
the
villain.
prologue.
The siren is a fiend.
Oh no. Not the fiendish siren.
Beep beep.
Beep, beep, wake up, you idiot.
Shut that noise off. Don't make me regret fixing you.
Initiating self-destruct sequence.
Now things really feel like they're back to normal. Okay, I'll get up, go prepare breakfast or something. We're starting as the cat again. Well,
The cat.
the cat. That was chapter 2.
Chew.
And interesting enough what it is.
Yeah. Seems like a fun game, honestly.
Yeah. Again, I think there's only 3 chapters. Maybe a 4th one that's like the finale or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Till then.
We still have to catch up to the prologue part. So.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm assuming there's like this chapter and like an epilogue, finale, whatever. That's my guess.
Maybe. But, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Sorry I had some problems, but you know what? Y'all make the most of it.
Oh, it happens. Yeah. Next Sunday is my patron sketch stream. And then next Wednesday we play more of this.
Alright. I hope Palmer can rid themselves of the burger juice.
Yeah. Rid it thyself. Till then, bye-bye.
Did. Good.